Hey, today is July 26th, and you're listening to another episode of Hold My Whistle. I'm Paulo.
I'm Foy.
In the house today, we got our boy Jake Yodakai.
The Jake is here, the Jake is happy, and the Jake is hot as the devil's dick.
Good to have you back again. And today's a special edition. We have our boys from King's Barbershop in the house today. We got my boy Julio.
Hey, what's up, guys?
We got Isma.
What up, guys?
And of course, Vic, the first seat in the shop.
Dude, really? Vic? I thought my name was Vix.
I call you Vix. I do call you Vic. I'll tell you what. You know what? So I grew up with this guy who took care of me and my buddy a lot, and his name was Victor, but everyone just called him Vix. And so when I met you, I don't know why, I just naturally like you reminded me of him, and your name was Victor. Vix.
Oh, because it's like the vapor rube, you know what I mean?
Is it the vapor rube?
Wait, was that a vapor rube or a vapor rub?
It's the same.
Hey, that's Mexican for
Is that like Buchanan's whiskey or
Bucanas.
Hey, but we had a friend, Oscar. His family used was it Vic's vapor rub? They said fix everything.
they put it on their toenails to cure toenail fungus?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, Vic's vapor rub saved. Look,
Eucalyptus.
Yeah,
In there, it's a key, eucalyptus is a key ingredient.
that's a chingadero.
dude. Isma, you got a lot of little details. You know these products really well.
And you know what you could do too? You could use vapor rub on your beard to make it grow.
Fast.
Stop it. What about my
makes
scalp?
the blood
What
circulate.
about my scalp?
Same thing. It makes the blood circulate.
Shut the hell
It'll
up.
help it'll encourage hair growth.
You're telling me I've been going to
Now
the
you're a goddamn
barbershop.
liar. I'm going to call you a liar right now.
I've been going to the
Look it up,
barbershop for
son.
5
Look
plus
it up.
years, bro. 5 years.
That's going to be your new shampoo.
Right? I bought mane and tail. You guys told me get mane and tail. I bought the horse shit.
Hey, that's good stuff.
Dude,
actually.
I told you to put tomato on your hair.
I never did tomato.
Now Paulo right now is on Amazon buying a whole case of
I'm buying the
Vicks
Costco size
Vapor Rube.
fucking Fix Vapor Rube.
The econo size,
Oh, that's
like the gallon jug.
Hey, but yeah, thank you guys for coming. We haven't done an episode in a little bit. We've had a couple big things in the Central Coast happening. Like we had the Santa Barbara County Fair.
Oh, yeah.
Sean, you had a couple. Your kids had a couple animals in the fair, yeah.
Yeah, my daughter showed a pygmy goat, and my son showed a swine, or in
So-
layman's terms, a pig.
Let's talk about
Puerco?
what really happened.
What
Issue.
really happened?
Yes, there was a TLC concert.
Oh, yeah, that was a
Funnel
good
Cake.
show. I didn't watch it, but I heard it right
Yeah.
sitting in the bar.
The Jake had I had VIP seats,
No
so
stress.
I was up at the front and backstage because of from the pickleball championships that just happened in Naples a couple weeks ago.
Now, are you a T-Boz or Chili fan? I'm a T-Boz fan.
See, I'm a T-Boz from the Creep video where you
Oh,
get the underboob.
side boob?
Yeah, the
Side
side boob and the
underboob?
underboob. But I would gotta say that Chili at 51,
Right.
No, she's
Chili
not
is
that.
hot.
She is that old.
yes,
She's in shit.
yes, she is,
She's hot for being older.
bro.
Can be.
She is
TLC was in the 80s, bro. With
no
Late
92,
with the condom on the eye.
no
was
92, 91.
Okay.
Trust me.
Rest in peace, Lefty. Left eye, I mean.
Left eye, Lisa.
Lefty's a cholo from Wampa.
Shout out to y'all, guy, too.
Lefty, Shorty, freaking baby puppet.
Joker, baby Joker.
Little Sharky.
So okay, real quick. The Kings we got 2 guys from Lompoc from Kings. What is the most like SA nickname you know from someone that lives in Lompoc?
Oh, I can't say that.
The name, just the
Trying
name.
to get me beat up.
Just the
No,
name.
I can't say that. No, I can't say that.
Whoa, is there a baby
What about
or a
somebody
little
you know
involved?
from Mexico and their name?
El Joaquin. El Chapo.
Not to be confused with the infamous El Guapo.
Oh, Boss Rutan. El Guapo.
Isn't that from Tres Amigos?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh.
The greatest movie ever.
Well, remember too, you said 2 guys from Kings. We also have
The-
a
but
homegrown San Ynez.
We have a homegrown.
I mean, I'm a
San
San Luis County guy, but I got to give it up for San Ynez.
Keeping it local.
Yeah.
Ish cut my hair today. My first time
Wow.
at Kings. I was very excited. It was a new experience for the Jake, being in a predominantly Hispanic barbershop, but it was very welcoming, especially the music selection. I felt at home there.
We got a white playlist. we got some for everybody.
I noticed that. I noticed there was like 5 Mexicans or Hispanics and 5 Hueritos in there.
When the ratio's white, we'll switch.
Yeah, I noticed that.
But I've noticed though, when you sit in Kings though, you're gonna get, if you're early enough, you're gonna get 2 or 3 older white guys coming in, getting their classic haircut.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not like you have a wide spectrum of clientele.
Absolutely. We're trying to take everybody's money,
You know,
Hey, it's all green.
what
It's
was
all
it?
green in the end, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
there was no, I didn't know where to go before you guys opened up. When you guys opened up, it was like, hey, there is a new barber shop and they're good. They're boys from Lompoc or whatever, because when there was price and just quality. It was like I wanted to get a normal haircut. I didn't want.
Well, you
There
can.
was the two other places in town I had.
Yeah, you went to Fantastic Sam's, right?
Never.
Oh,
Did you go to Carlos?
No, I went to Country Cuts.
Kathy, she's a
I
great
went to
lady.
Kathy. She's awesome. I went to her. It was just, it's not my vibe. It's a small room. I need to work a room.
Absolutely, I feel you.
I used to go to Salon V. There's some nice.
Yeah, Vivi. She's
Females.
awesome.
Oh, she does the shampoo. And
yeah.
you guys get that little extra.
Yeah, you get a
Smile.
Yeah.
A smile.
Sure, guys. Oh, you guys are married. My
It's
bad.
all about
Yeah.
the shampoo scrub.
Absolutely.
If you're going to go to a salon,
Yeah.
you get your hair washed, they scrub, you get the scalp scrub. That puts me to sleep.
They can't fade worth a shit. You can't go in there and get like a fade or anything.
No.
Go in there for the fade,
you don't
though.
go in there
You
for
don't
the
go in there
haircut,
for the
man.
fade.
Well, you have to understand, I'm in the pickleball scene. Jake is just now embracing his Hispanic roots of the Central Coast, and the Jake loves Kings, and I will highly recommend it. And there was this little boy in there sweeping up hair. He was a little shit, but I guess the barbers liked him in there.
Is he? So we have a new hair sweeper in there.
Yeah.
Does he work the room too, or is he just quiet and works?
Nah, he's a little more quiet. He's not like his dad. His dad's kind of like a prick, He goes in there and talks smack to a bunch of us. And you guys might know him. It's Coach McClurk over at San Ynez High. He's a little shady when he goes in there
Well-known
because we're always talking about that Lompoc San Ynez rivalry. You know what I mean? And since we always represent, and no offense to my San Ynez fans out here, but we dominate. And he gets a little sad.
I don't know if you call it a rivalry.
Well, the
yeah,
thing
you're
is
right, since you guys don't want to-
I've seen that Coach McClure guy. I'm not down with the whole beard, tattoo look. He's almost borders on white trash. I'm not sure about
Is
him.
that a fake sleeve that he wears? Is it a sleeve?
At first I thought it was one of those
Sleeves?
compression sleeves that have the tattoos on them, but no, this is an actual tattoo
Yeah.
sleeve. It's
Hey,
actually.
What a poor selection of tattoos.
I thought it was a sleeve. HMW 40.
You know what it looked like? It looked like someone threw a bag of Skittles in the freaking microwave and then threw it on his arm and then blue dried it dry.
It is probably the most colorful tattoo I've ever seen.
Whatever. I guess he's a decent dude, but I haven't met him yet. But we'll save.
He's
that
a little
for later.
rednecky, but he's
it'll be a
nice.
special episode. But yeah, let's go back to the fair, Sean. So everything's happening, and I run into you, and you're in a freaking wheelchair.
I went down like a sack of shit.
Whoa! That's another episode.
I know, man.
Did you go?
This is down PG-13, dude.
On an injury. Went down with an injury.
Okay.
It
Gotta explain
sounded
yourself,
like a.
I'm on the 9 to 12 month plan right now.
So what? Let's go through the details. You're helping set up your son's.
I was in the pig barn and we were finishing up the decorations and
That's when you went down.
I was traversing a fence and stapling some stuff up on.
Traversing.
It's better than
Spelunking.
climbing. I'm not cave dwelling.
Sounds like a freak.
So, I stapled the shit up because I didn't want the kids to do it because one of the kids falls and
Kinda
breaks their
have to.
neck. I'm not gonna be that parent that's sitting back watching a kid fall when I could have went up there and did it. So I go up there, I staple one thing and I go to jump down. I hyperextend my right knee and it pops, and that's all she wrote. Fucking torn ACL, torn meniscus, 9 to 12 months.
And I
See
heard
you
from
later.
my friends that were there that you missed taco night.
I did miss taco night, and I heard it was fucking awesome.
It was a.
I heard the margaritas were on point. I heard the taco. There was like 28 pounds of taco meat, and I missed it.
Yep.
You went down harder than Klay Thompson, right?
Yeah. I walked it
Could have
off.
been a warrior.
I walked it off. I was like Kobe after a pulled Achilles. I walked that shit off.
Okay.
Oh, nice reference.
I'm not like who was it? Was it Paul Pierce? No, was it Paul Pierce who got carried off like a bitch?
That's because he shit his pants.
Oh,
That's
Yeah,
weird.
go to the restroom.
I have mad respect for him now. Now that I realize
I
he came
totally.
clean
Oh, okay.
and then came back miraculously in the game. It's because he changed his drawers.
And
Because
when
he
you're
had
in
shit stains.
when you're in white pants, it's kind of tough, man.
It
It's
is.
like carry me off, dude. I got shit in my
And I'm
shit
not
in my
gonna lie.
britches.
There's been many a pickleball matches where I have sharded and wearing white shorts, but unlike Paul Pierce, I just play through that shit.
Yeah.
I think the ladies kind of appreciate that.
When's the
It looks
win,
like a
man?
grass
You
stain.
can clean up after.
Yeah. And sometimes you got to piss yourself. You're in extra matches. You're going to extra sets to win that tiebreaker. You piss yourself.
you wear the
Football players do it too.
We've all been there before. It's
Yeah.
like
Mark
you-
Schlereth.
I pissed myself before in a game.
Oh yeah.
Many a time.
I know I've sharded.
Who hasn't
For sure
sharded? You're getting to that age where you just can't trust that fart anymore.
No, never trust
I
a fart.
question every single one. I gotta be like, hold on, I gotta fart. I gotta roll back. Hey, what have I eaten the last 15 hours?
Yeah.
What have I like? This doesn't feel right. Hold it.
Yeah.
And then just walk slowly to the next facilities.
When I was in high school, this white boy that played on the soccer team, I played high school soccer. He pulled the most gangster move before a soccer game because he needed to go to the bathroom, and he ran to the bathrooms, and they were locked at Cabrillo. And
Cabrillo.
Homeboy needed to take a piss, and he saw a Gatorade bottle that was almost done, and he asked the person whose it was, and he's like, "Hey, are you gonna finish that?" He's like, "Nah, I'm good. Let me have it." All right, and he dumps it, and they're like, "What the fuck you doing?" And he pulls it out, and he gets it out of his shorts, and he takes a piss, and
that's a move you do on a road trip. That's a road trip move.
Yeah, that's my wife Amanda and I, when we take the 6 kids, we do a big road trip every year. We always have extra big Gatorade bottles, the gallon ones that we save leading up to it, because I don't allow for bathroom stops. The Jake is very time specific.
What if your kids have to shit?
Well, we also have a 5-gallon bucket
Okay.
with a sealable top, and we keep a garbage bag inside of it so you can tie it off and then throw another one on top of it. We've shit many times, and I usually throw some sawdust in there as well, or some clay from a clay tennis court or a pickleball court. And that's what we do, and you just piss and shit.
Have you seen the 24-hour runners or the freaking mountain climbers? Like if you're traversing freaking like Half Dome or whatever, they can't take a shit anywhere, and they have like little fucking doggy shit bags. They fucking tie it up and just drop it down to the ground. So when you're like, hey, I want to go visit fucking Half Dome, right? You walk up to it and you're like, oh, this is fucking majestic, and there's a litter of brown paper fucking shit bags.
Shit bags.
You know? So
You telling me you haven't been in the woods on a hunting trip or anything before, and not hunkered down next to a tree and just shat?
I kick open a little hole. You know, I got.
You're like a cat. You use your front paws and just.
No, this is my favorite. This is exactly. No, the first time I went camping with Sean, we went to Crowley. Someone showed me how to get a short piece of rope and tie it around a tree,
so you can lean,
and you hold back, and you can lean backwards, and you keep your ankles clean.
Yeah.
It's all about keeping the splatter off of your drawers.
Because if you've been drinking bourbon for 3 days straight, you're not having a solid shit the next day.
No.
Especially with all the protein you've been barbecuing and eating like shit.
Because there's no salad.
But I'll tell you what,
No, you're spackling. It's like you're a drywall man.
Camping shits are fucking tough. They're not easy too. It's like the outdoor
And
poop.
it's always at the most inopportune times.
Always.
Oh yeah.
It's hot. It's
You're traversing the hillside, walking out.
time.
Yeah, that's
traverse.
That's the word of the day. Word of the day. And you got to shit. That means you got to go all the way to the top, find some place to hunker down, and shit.
Yeah.
But you always got to have what they call mountain money on you, which is a roll of toilet paper.
Oh yes.
Oh, somebody's blowing up. I hear it vibrate.
Blowing up the phone.
Sorry, that's Jake, one of my sponsors.
Hey, I want to thank the boys though from Kings. They brought a bottle of small batch 4 Roses bourbon.
Tasty.
Some of the best. We've had the what was the stuff that we had during the draft last year? We talked about it. It was a 4 Roses special edition type thing.
I don't know. I think it's just the regular. I think it's just the regular.
Okay.
It's got the color on it. I mean, this one's got the where the roses are. It's just etched in the glass. The other one,
double barrel.
It might be the double barrel.
The 4 Roses double barrel.
That's the one we had.
There we go. So, but this is
the small batch
quality.
is very good.
90
Yeah.
proof.
Yeah.
Isma or Ish. What do you like to go by?
You know what?
What's the household?
Dude, all right. Growing up, I've had the hardest time with people with my name because in school, teachers would say Ishmael or Ismo or they could not pronounce it for shit. And
Damn white people.
as I got older, people. Would
If
call
you went
me-
to Cabrillo, it would have been or Lompoc. They would have had it perfect right off the bat, huh?
Or Santa.
as I got older, people would call me Isma or they'll call me Ish or Izzy.
Yeah.
My dad, they call him My, just My.
Are you junior?
I'm junior, yeah.
Okay.
And they'll call me Mailito. But
All right.
now they see me a little grown, they'll call me Mai as well, and I dig it either way.
All
You know
of
what I
it.
mean? Like it's.
So
fine.
you got like 5 nicknames.
dude, I got a bunch.
What about Junior? No Junior?
Nah, I don't really get junior. No,
junior,
not junior.
Are you full blown? You're full blown junior.
Dude, I'm Ismael Diaz Jr.
Okay.
It's actually on your birth certificate, Junior.
Yeah, it's on my everything. Yeah.
Is it on your green card?
I don't have a green card. I was born in the old Lompoc Hospital.
Don't lie. That's why he's getting married. He's trying to get that.
Are you engaged?
I am.
All right. When's the date?
In 2 months.
I don't want to
Oh,
say
do you
because
have-
then all you guys are gonna try.
Are you
to
getting
show
married in
up
the church?
uninvited.
September 28th. You guys can crash it.
Okay.
Come through.
Hey, you heard it.
You
All
doing
the
it at the
guests-
mission?
Yes. Yes.
Just a dance, not
Where's the party?
Yeah.
Where's
Where's
the
the,
gonna be in Lompoc, off of Sweeney Road.
Sweeney. Oh, taking it out to a ranch.
Yeah, in front of the Signorelli Ranch. So
Okay.
You
Okay.
guys can make it. You guys. Are
Oh, Signorelli,
welcome.
he's is it the son-in-law?
Yeah.
He comes into the shop.
Yeah, yeah.
He comes into the shop. He's a cool
Which,
cat.
which one? Because I know Lucas Signorelli.
No. This
The
guy
one you-
married
the
into the
one- the
family.
one you
The
were
Italian
talking to
cat that
last
married
time.
into the family.
That's Johnny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the older one, the one with the tattoos,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
He's cool.
Cool guy.
But Isma's been wanting to do a whiskey time with us for
Dude.
the longest, and so
I got whiskey in my hand right
we got
now.
it's money. This is one of is this the first old fashioned you've ever had?
Yes, it is.
So salute to
It
that.
is.
Cheers.
I just drank mine. So.
We got. They
That's
brought,
why I like
They also
that
brought the
Julio
Modelo.
character.
They brought the Clamato and what's the seasoning called?
Tahine.
Tahini.
Tahine.
It depends. It depends. From my
Tajin.
part, Tajin. Tajin.
Tajin?
You guys might understand Tajin a little better. So
I love Tajin
It's
fish.
always been
You
tahini.
use tahine on your corn.
Dude, put that shit on your fruit, on your.
That's what my wife does.
Mango, pineapple.
Oranges.
My wife puts it on her watermelon, her
Everything.
mango.
It's the sweet and spicy of the.
See, I
In
don't
the
do that.
Yodakai household, we have 3 bottles at
No,
different
wow.
places. Yep, in the trailer, and we have it everywhere because we use it nonstop.
My wife has a work bottle, a home bottle, and a travel bottle.
My youngest son, Roman,
Yeah,
loves tahine.
Yeah.
he's a good.
I hear
guy.
it's very good on
They
citrus
come in so many
fruits.
different sizes too. The mini size.
Dude, you can buy that at the liquor stores. For
I know. Well, it used to be
That's
like there
a-
used to be a variety of like was it pico pica, limon, and like all these other little seasoning packets, and now they just put it in a bottle for you.
Right?
You know,
yeah,
it's-
I think those were called saladitos.
those are the things.
Well,
that you
no,
put
that's
the
a
skin
shit
in.
you-
The little bags.
Oh, the saladitos I'm thinking of are the ones you actually like stick in the orange where it's
I don't
like
know.
terrible.
Saladitos. You
The
can
Mexican
put in
candy
micheladas,
aisle
like
is
they're
not
like-
sweet.
It's like a round,
it's a-
hard,
it's a-
salt lick
It's a-
shit.
Yeah, it's like a salt lick prune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you chew off the skin, right?
No.
No. They're,
drop it,
you
make
just put it in or you put it in your
michelada,
fruit.
drop it in there.
Oh, all right.
My wife and oldest, they like when they have oranges and they'd have saladitos, they'd just sit there and stick it like in the center of the orange and eat around it and just kind of go back for a taste of the saladito.
Oh wow, man, I'm learning things every day.
Yeah.
Well,
I
let's
tried
get back
it
to bourbon,
and it
let's
was
get back to
terrible.
whiskey. All right. Yes, it's your first whiskey time.
Oh yes.
But we have a initiation that we do here. All right. So we have a bottle of muzzle flash.
Oh, I tried this my first time.
Yes, you did. And me and Sean have done it on the Instagram. But it's time for the Kings boys.
Everybody's got to
Take
try
a
it
pull
Let's do
from
it.
the handle.
Let's do it.
So I'm gonna go Julio first.
because he's to your left.
The muzzle flash is from
is-
Chuckanut Bay, Washington State.
Izquierda way.
Whiskey. All right. Take a big whiff. Smell it. All right.
Take it in. It's good.
Yes.
Smells actually pretty good.
Some would say.
Some might say.
Don't put your lips. Don't put your lips on
Take
it,
a pull.
please. 'cause
Let me
that's
see it
all
right.
bumps
Dude,
on
need
it.
a
You
bottle
can
of
put your
Buchanan.
fucking lips
This
on it.
shit will burn off the germs, bro.
Don't worry about it.
Buchanan's master.
All right,
Let's go. Just take a quick.
Like a nice good one.
You just gotta take a sip. It's
Yeah,
just
man.
initiation.
Oh, you can tell he's from Lompoc. Look at.
It's dripping down his chin.
He just takes it down.
Actually pretty good. It's actually really good.
Oh no, it's not.
That's good. It went down smooth.
Now it's Ish's turn
He's not gonna like it. He's from the valley, guys.
because he knows real bourbon.
His lips are very close together as they go up against the bottle.
That is the worst.
No, he's saying no.
Oh,
Chase it. He's tearing up. Is that?
How did
I don't know. After,
Tastes like
after his
gunpowder and
reaction-
ass.
After his reaction, I don't know if I want to take it.
Hey, you got no
Muzzle
choice.
flash
You
strikes
gotta take
again.
a little sip. At least
you
take
got-
like a sorority white girl
Take
sip.
a pull, bro.
that was good.
Hey, ain't no bitching out on this show. All
It's terrible, right?
This is for the hood.
ass.
This is for the hood.
right. Pour it out for the homies.
Oh, full tilt. That was close to the full 180s from the bottom to the top.
We're good.
Oh, how you feeling?
I'm good, man.
Okay,
right.
we are almost. We are right below middle label on the muzzle flash, guys.
Ooh,
It's terrible.
it's
It
terrible.
is-
You're like the third. You're like the
I'm-
third person
it's
that said
gonna
it's not bad.
Crew
I don't
chief,
think it was that bad.
crew
I
chief,
don't think it was that bad.
Joseph,
You guys-
and
No,
Julio,
no. Tommy.
and
No,
Who's
had a
crew
little
chief?
orange and like orange flavor into it.
Oh,
all I
Coach
tasted,
NASCAR?
it tasted like Dead Seal ass mixed with like fucking dirt of the beach.
Well, that's the Valley talking, though.
Dude, it's fucking terrible.
I don't know.
All right, so the next thing we're gonna sample
Okay.
is
Right. We are sampling.
we're sampling.
This is a bourbon tasting, guys.
So Coach Armenta took another excursion. He went to the land of Danes in Denmark, and he brought us back a young whiskey. What's it? Stunning.
Stawning.
Stunning.
Danish whiskey. I don't know what it says. Cows on the bottom. Kaos.
I think that's Chaos. It's like a rapper's name.
Yeah, but with a K, without the CH.
MC Chaos in the house.
So we'll start left to right again. Julio will start it, and we'll just
Right.
pass it around.
I went to
Now the color is a little funky to me. It's a
It's-
little hazy. It doesn't have that
It's
rich.
got that holy shit. It's gonna be fucking rough.
My advice always is to just take a sip.
All right, so Julio, waft and sip of.
Hey, Victor, I think you can drive tonight.
I think we're staying at the shop.
There's air conditioning.
It's not good,
It's terrible.
This is the worst thing I've ever had in my life.
right? It's bad.
Even fucking Jose Cuervo.
I'd rather drink mezcal with the fucking worm.
Oh, that's not. No,
Julio's-
that's bad.
Come on,
Did
take
you
a
drink
pull.
it?
Hold on.
No, he just whiffed. He
I
wafted.
whiffed it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking throw up.
Oh no, this is bad.
Just take a sip and don't guzzle the shit.
All right, take a sip. Take
Just-
a sip.
just-
Whoever throws up loses.
How you feeling?
Ooh, that's nasty.
This might, dare I say this is the new muzzle flash?
I don't know.
Well, the Danes,
That has to be. Yeah.
the
that's-
Danish are not known
This
for
is
their
not
whiskey.
right. They make aquavit and
Aquavit.
pickled herring.
Yeah,
No, that's a Swedish thing or Finnish
Whatever.
thing.
it's all the same up
Oh
there.
boy, this
They're
It
all
smells
fucking
harsh.
White
It-
people from a cold area.
That's bad.
This is competing with like brake fluid. This is this is up there.
And
bro.
it's only like 49 proof.
Well, that makes it that much worse.
Let's put a match to it.
Oh my god, bro!
It's not 49 proof. It's,
like
almost
freaking-
100 proof.
You know what it tastes
It's
like?
47% alcohol.
Okay.
it's
So it's 90, 98, 94.
88.2.
What's the
94,
stuff they
sure.
take nail polish off with?
Acetone.
That it tastes like what acetone smells like.
All right, the
This is the new.
We could put that on your haircut
Oh,
after,
just burnt.
when we're
That's
done.
nasty.
This is the new muzzle flash, bro.
the Jake is going for it.
Now I'm worried.
Don't-
Oh, I think Isma's gonna throw up, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
For how tough Jake is, I've known
You gotta
Jake a
give
while
him
now.
Give him a paper bag.
This will break down a
Just
man.
take a sip of that.
Oh, it's
That could start a lawnmower.
that,
Right in there. Right in there. Are you sure?
Puke and rally, bro.
He didn't really drink it though.
Rally.
He just pretended.
What did
Oh, you gotta do it again, Isma.
what did you think?
Isma's.
He can't even talk.
Those are the
right
two worst shots he's ever had in his life.
It tastes like gunpowder and ass and that other shit I just had. All together.
Gunpowder, you've
now. So I'm
tasted
guessing
gunpowder.
Isma will not be at work tomorrow.
That
The
was
smell of gunpowder.
Does it smell a little earthy?
There's some earth
am I
tones.
smell like oak barrel?
no. It smells like
wine?
a compost pile.
That's what-
It's like they took fucking cat shit and mixed it in there.
Oh, that's a good pull. I
that
saw
was
some
good.
bump.
That was a good one.
Sean
Speaking,
pulled.
Sean.
Let's go,
That's
Victor.
fucking terrible.
That's
That's
do it for long
Wait, who bought this for you?
Tony. Yeah.
Tony's
He
buying
was
the-
really not liking
if we ever run low on either of these two bottles because we have so many guests, we'll just ask Tony to bring another bottle. I'm sure it's gonna be crappy as hell.
Oh,
I'd rather drink muzzle flash.
I haven't needed a chaser in so long.
oh.
Oh, here we go, Vicks.
There it is.
This one's bad.
That's
This-
fucking terrible.
Bad.
Puking rally?
Julio's holding up my freaking rubber gum boot that you say for rainy days.
Oh,
That's horrible.
that's so bad.
Can we
Is this
do
like
like
a
a
competition on
tequila?
who can find the
We
worst?
could do a tequila day. You know, maybe close to Cinco de Mayo.
Or how about Mexican Independence Day, which is like September 13th or 14th
Oh,
or something
okay,
like
okay.
that.
Coming up.
We'll have a tequila taste.
I will bring a good bottle.
All right.
What?
Try.
I don't think they do good bottles.
No. I have a good bottle.
Is it
have a
what?
good bottle.
Is it reposada?
It's añejo.
Okay.
Extra añejo.
So
like
there's
extra.
añejo,
What makes it-
reposado, mezcal, blanco.
Well, do you count mezcal? I don't count mezcal. Is completely
Mezcal's not
different.
tequila.
It's completely different.
Hey,
a different
Vicks is
part of the
having
plant.
Yeah, it's completely
Vicks is gonna
different.
do it right.
Dude, mezcal is not tequila.
It's completely different.
It's different.
I knew a friend that went to Huatuco and they learned
Great
that.
place.
That's
by
where
the
the
way.
birthplace in Oaxaca of mezcal. Oaxaca was
Okay.
birthed in mezcal.
And you eat it with what was it? Chapalinas?
Chapalinas, yeah.
Yeah.
Chapalinas, and then they use it with mole and
You can
It's
tell
like grasshoppers,
Sean's from,
actually, for you
the
guys.
valley.
Why?
How'd you pronounce it?
chapalinas.
Chapalinas.
Chapolinas?
Boom.
It's basically
Good
little.
job,
fried
Sean.
How off am I?
Good. I think you stumped them, bro.
How off am I?
I don't even know what you're trying to say. man.
Mexican, dude. I counted.
Hey,
It's close enough. You know it's a fucking grasshopper. Don't fucking sit there and laugh at me.
Chapulines.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the male guys in a quinceañera. I thought
That's chambelanes.
so close. I was way off. Samsonite.
Just look at the briefcase. Hey Vic, reach in that ice chest. Grab me some ice.
Are you overheating for it?
It's hotter than two rats fucking in a wool sock in here.
Hotter than the devil's
I'm looking
dick.
at Ish right now, and he's more sweaty than Paulo, and that's hard to do.
I'm a sweating motherfucker right
Take
now.
off my shirt.
I had to take off my king's hat. Damn it.
Hey, the new King's hat looks fresh.
Wait,
Hey, whoa,
there's a
whoa.
king's hat?
Camel?
Where is the merch?
Samples. They're coming out. They're coming out.
They're coming out.
Oh, didn't
We're
we?
working on it.
Oh, but
We
there's
need
no
to get the
stitching.
chairs in
Remember,
here.
you
We need to get
you were the
new
one. You were the one
Yeah.
that liked the stitching,
Oh,
right?
that's coming
I like the
up,
stitching, honestly.
August
I think
we
it
can-
looks.
It's
It
cleaner.
all depends
looks
on
clean,
how good a
but-
Reese dispensary does. And
This looks tight
and
as
the
well.
King's Barbershop
It
will get an
does.
upgrade.
That's right, Victor. I'm rooting for
I love the
Victor.
hat.
All right, so all
right, hey,
let's
Let's
throw it
Vic
for
give his
Vic.
promo.
So I moved into the valley.
Nobody
maybe
gives a
7
shit about
years
you.
ago.
We're talking to
Whatever.
Vic.
The story.
Whatever. What I'm saying, there was a couple things I had to get in line when I first moved into town, and finding my barber was one of the major things. And when I found King's Barbershop, Vix was my guy, Julio was my guy. It was a fun place to get a haircut. But now we're close to a farewell for Victor, right? You have another business venture,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So why don't you elaborate on that?
But before you elaborate, will you still moonlight and cut hair once in a while?
To keep your skills up.
He's gonna cut our hair.
I'm probably gonna be hanging them up.
Oh,
depending on how well.
Wow.
Are you gonna like when
venture goes.
when it actually happens? Are you gonna like post a picture of just like your clippers?
You know, like wrestlers, how they leave their shoes in the ring.
I'm gonna hang my jersey, guys.
a black and white photo, put it on the IG.
Mamba out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm not that weak.
Oh,
I'm a Clippers fan, guys.
He's a Bo Outlaw out.
He's a Clippers fan.
Come on,
Okay, Daniel
I think
Stern
I
out.
think every barber should be a Clippers fan, considering that we work with Clippers. All right.
That's the
Our
worst
bar-
reason.
Oh, come on, man. Our barber pool is red, white, and blue, the same colors as my Clippers. Come on, man. It only makes sense.
It does.
Clippers are boats, man. They're boats.
Yeah,
Oh.
they were the San Diego Clippers. From
Oh,
Haters are
sailboats,
gonna hate, guys.
schooners.
Haters
They
are
weren't
gonna
all
hate.
He's got his
Boats.
own idea. Like there's lakes in Los Angeles.
No, they
Exactly.
were from
they're from
Minnesota.
Minneapolis.
Exactly.
The land of
And,
10,000
By the way, I'm
lakes.
taking bets over at King's Barbershop for all you Laker and Warrior fans.
So I don't know if he made his money haircutting or making these side bets, which he's like known for. But right now,
Off
it's
the
an
record.
all-time high of you taking the most random bets ever.
I wouldn't
Yes.
call them random.
Yes, they're
Look
random.
at-
No, they're
look at-
Come on, Randall.
They're the randomest shit ever.
What's the most random bet you've heard someone offer him?
We bet lunch and all the time, everything for everything. It don't matter if a customer is gonna come back or not. We'll be like, oh, dude, I don't think he's gonna come back. You want to bet? You want to bet? I bet you right now.
Oh, I would have won that one today.
You would have won
I
it.
would have won it. but-
Julio would. I bet Julio. I didn't bet Victor, but I bet Julio and Julio.
didn't take it.
Julio didn't
I
take
didn't
it.
take it.
All right.
Betting's illegal, guys.
It's because you're betting the wrong guy.
No, betting is,
Julio-
betting is not illegal.
I'm betting the right
what's
guy 'cause
random
we don't know how to
bet you have
bet.
right now. That's kind of like
Vic will take
someone
any
that,
action.
that
He'll take
Clippers
anything.
are going to sweep the Lakers.
He knows when he's gonna
Yes.
win, though.
Actually,
That's
I
or the
got
other
that
way
bet.
around.
No, somebody took that bet. Somebody called me out because I was gloating about us getting Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, and somebody said, "I bet you $600 that the Lakers sweep the Clippers this season."
You told,
Regular season games.
he told me about this bet today when I
Right.
was
I
in
heard
there
about it
getting my
like a week or
haircut.
two ago.
Yes, Jay.
Sweep.
Yes, sweep.
Regular season.
Dude,
Just like
straight
a little
up.
kid in the shop.
Straight up.
Straight up.
Straight up.
Dude,
Great bet for Vic.
whoever you bet, it's a fucking idiot.
Hey, you coached him.
He came out of the valley, so I mean, I'm not trying to hate.
Oh no!
I didn't coach him. I played with his oldest
Okay,
brother.
so I'm gonna Jake right now wants to make a bet. I'll bet you $100 that the Lakers have a better record than the Clippers in the regular season.
Ooh!
Easy money. Let's
All
go.
right.
Taking it. Have you ever refused the bet?
If it doesn't work for him, yeah.
Absolutely, I'm not dumb. Come on, guys.
Or he'll restructure it to where it's in his favor.
Yeah.
Vic is a very smart bettor. He'll take your action, but he's going to twist it to where it gives him favor.
So he's like an odds maker.
yeah, I mean, any good gambler is going to put things to where the odds are in
He's
your
teasing
favor.
the line.
Actually, I try to even it up because if I put a restriction on it, I'll give you the option to take the other team. So, like, let's say you were gonna take Brazil over Peru. I'd ask for a goal in favor, or I'll let you take Peru with the goal in favor.
So what'd you do?
I took Peru because I was a fan of Coach Paulo, and I lost. I lost. Yeah, because you made me lose.
So let's talk about the couple times that you have lost.
He has a
You
Vicuña
lost.
tattooed on him.
Peru made you lose, and there was the one time we bet Santinez Lompoc, and you lost.
Yes.
So the only bet I've lost to you is the Holly Holm knockout to Ronda Rousey.
Yes.
Right. So I'm up to you actually 2-1.
Is
Paulo
Paulo
the
the...
Warriors
Doesn't
fan?
Victor
I'm a
Stoolio
Warriors fan.
doesn't
So
Victor
what do we-
Stoolio
what's gonna be
pee
the
on his back
action?
of his head?
We'll figure it out. Yeah.
So what's the action?
I got your bet right now.
D. Russell, got you.
How many times you guys played this year? 4, right?
I'm assuming so because I think the conference. Yeah.
I say you bet that the Clippers win
75%.
3
No, this is what it is.
out of the 4.
I guarantee the Clippers can't sweep.
Better record
in-
at the end of the season. You guys are. You guys are.
No,
You guys
know
have
what?
gone
Stop,
to the
because when I was
playoffs.
at the barber shop, I said that we were to squeak in and steal the
You
AC.
know what? I feel like Paulo is in a backpedal, like
we
he's a
said
defensive back right now.
because I told you we were going to squeak in and get the AC.
So this is. The
I
bet
think
that
they're
was
going to get at
offering-
least 5.
So this is the bet that I
5.
was offering
5.
people.
Okay.
If everybody would have stayed on the Warriors,
Yeah,
I
we
would,
took that bet.
I would have bet that they didn't make the playoffs next season. But not with.
I'll give you a
not
bet.
with
I'll give you a
Russell.
cool $50 bet. Are you ready for a $50 bet? That
I mean,
the Warriors
if
will
we're-
win
if we're
in
15 years
Staples the
old.
2 games.
I thought it has
The
to be
2
at
away
least 3
games.
digits.
Those are the 2 games that the Warriors will win for sure. We will win. We will. The Warriors will win in Staples
Yes.
2 times.
2 times.
The 2 away games will sweep it.
Yes, sir.
Hold on. So you're saying that you're going to come to our home and beat us 2 times?
Yes.
That's what I just said.
I like that
The
bet.
Lakers home.
Take
the
it.
2 games.
Yeah.
So-
$50. It's a,
I mean, I mean, if we're trying to do little
chump
hit
change.
bets,
It's chump
I mean,
change.
I mean, we're
It is a
on
little
a
change.
live podcast right now. Let's
this is what it's-
let's spice it up for the fans.
okay, get some fajita, throw it on.
Let's go 100, and I think Isma wants a piece of this action
100?
too. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll
so-
make it for me and you. It's 100. I don't know what Isma
Okay.
wants.
No, well, Isma's pumping it up too, so I think he'd be kind of female-ish if he backs out.
I'm going for lunch. He's taking the $12 route.
Here we go.
Victor knows I always bet lunch. It's not a surprise.
year.
Yes.
I'll take that bet right now.
Okay.
Wait, what did you say?
Okay, $100.
Right now.
That we went and Oregon. No, hold up. But they're not playing in Oregon. hold on. They're getting
I had a quick one. I was trying to.
That's the craftiest Paulo's ever been.
They're getting a new arena, so no.
That's the craftiest Paulo's ever been right there.
I have never seen Paulo push the Jake back that fast. I went to say something and he pushed me from the mic.
If you would have held the fuck on and relaxed a little bit, you might have had it.
Did I blow a load? Probably.
You totally did.
Hey, I'll
That's
start like a
premature
couple of Wi-Fi for
ejaculation.
5 seconds.
Yeah, no, you were with a 10 right there, your first time with a 10, and you just busted a nut as soon as she
Boom.
took her top off.
It was a super quick one, huh?
Yeah. Don't worry, I got reserves.
Okay, so you're saying so our bet official. Let's make it official.
Official
right
$100 bet.
now. That you're gonna beat us twice.
We're gonna sweep in LA.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm down with that bet.
Yes.
I like the
Victor, I'll bet you. I'll bet you.
But I like it.
Not.
$100.
I won't bet you that. But I'll bet you.
I'm not interested.
No, hold on. Yes,
It
you
better
will
not be
be.
lunch. It better be more than lunch, bro.
No. I'll bet you. I'll bet you a good ass lunch. A good lunch from somewhere badass. Wherever you want. You tell me, and I'll get it for you. I'll pay for it.
How about a bottle?
Well, that's pretty much gonna cost you $100 anyway. So why don't we just bet $100?
Lunch.
I don't care.
Where
You
you
tell
get
me, because I want to eat too. I'll treat you.
Oh, so I have to go with you?
Yes, I'll treat you. What's
$100?
But you tell me.
What's the bet?
We didn't
Yeah.
say without the booze.
The same bet?
It's the same bet, but I'm gonna treat him for lunch. Wherever he wants.
For the week.
Or dinner, whatever.
That's good. He's already admitting he's gonna lose. So yeah, I'll go ahead and take that. I'll take that action.
So this is exactly how he accepts these bets.
Shake
This
is
is what
confirmed.
it's like when you see him work his magic. He is a bet-taking son of a gun.
You need a
I
notepad.
wouldn't call it magic.
Oh, I have it.
I know you have it on your phone,
We're good.
but you need one of those little yellow notepads that you put in your front
Yeah,
pocket.
with
With a little pencil.
Pablo Escobar had that little notepad in his pocket. I've seen it in freaking Cartel, bro. He just pulls it out every time,
Ooh,
writes
you
it
just
down.
convinced me. Oh, gangster stuff?
It is.
Cool. I'll
It
make
is.
it happen.
Okay,
Hey,
there
don't.
you go.
It's not. It's no adventure stuff. It's gangster
No, it is
stuff.
gangster.
You didn't want me to play 18 with
Oh,
a
that's right.
bullet
Who does
yesterday.
You know Pete Winfield?
Yeah, Pete Wingfield.
I had like a 60-year-old lady in there. She's
That's a
talking
classic.
about...
It's from the 70s.
No.
Great
But there's
song.
also 18 with a bullet from Night Owl, and that's not a classic.
But that's what he thought I was trying to play. Come on, dude.
All right. Little movie trivia. What movie is that from?
What are you guys talking about? What
18 with a bullet.
Come
It's
on.
from a Guy Ritchie film.
Oh,
All right, so it's not Snatch.
Come on, Jake.
I
Is
thought.
it Lock, Stock?
And
Smoking Barrels?
there it is.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, that was good.
Hey,
It's a solid flick. If
dude,
you have never
Guy Ritchie
seen,
movies.
No, it's a great movie.
it's a great movie.
Hey, Smoking Aces, Guy Ritchie?
Guy Ritchie, who used to be married to Madonna.
Yeah.
But I like Guy Ritchie. I know he's done like the Sherlock Holmes, and he's done a couple.
No, I'm not a fan of those. Snatch,
I like
Lock,
Smoking-
Stock.
I like
I love
Smoking
Snatch.
Aces.
Snatch is a great movie. The other one that he made was Rock and Rolla. A lot of people have not watched that movie. Rock and Rolla is like that next evolution in his trio of like British gangster
Yeah.
films.
I think they made it a second one.
Yeah, it's probably
It's low
terrible.
budget, low
It's probably terrible.
All right, but let's talk about the Clippers a little bit more since.
Whoa. Before we move
Whoa,
to
okay.
basketball, Vic still hasn't pushed his new fucking venture.
Oh yeah,
We got also
the free PSA public service
Yes,
announcement.
this is your chance.
This is your 30 seconds of free air.
There we go, guys. All right, so I'm venturing off. I'm opening a cannabis dispensary in Lompoc. Our projected startup date is August 24th, and it's called the Roots Dispensary. It'll be where the old whistle stop on the corner of Laurel and O Street in Lompoc. So come on in, guys. We're gonna have a big grand opening, and everybody's more than welcome to come through.
So are you offering like edibles, vape pens, or DAP pens, whatever the kids call it these
Will
days?
there be flour? The Jake has heard of flour.
Yes, everything, top of the line stuff. I guarantee there's
CBD?
the best dispensary in Lompoc.
Does the
Are we
state or the county allow you to have like discounts or coupons or anything like
Promo
that?
You know what,
code
we-
for Hold My Whistle?
Hold my whistle.
Oh yeah, guys, come on. I
Is
got
that
samples
sleeves?
for you guys all
Sleeves?
day.
HMW 420.
So check this out. We're not allowed. We're officially not allowed to give away stuff.
Right.
But what we can do is sell it for a penny,
Ooh,
Wow.
or 1 cent. But we're not allowed to.
So
give stuff.
we'll wait till we come closer to our opening date in August.
Yes.
We'll come back. We'll do another promo. But guys, be ready for the Roots Dispensary in Lompoc again off Laurel and O.
Yes.
There's already 2 or 3 dispensaries I heard in Lompoc that are kind of like wishy-washy. I believe in Roots is going to be the top of the line dispensary. Where
please.
We're
you
gonna
feel
be
safe to walk into. You're going to get a nice transaction. It's not going to feel weird.
No. It's not going to be shady at all. It's going to be the in and out of Roots.
It's going to be like walking into the
dispensary.
barbershop, guys.
I like
So-
that.
Even better.
Are you gonna have like that welcoming like ambiance where it's like just setting the tone of
It's gonna be-
having your mind right? You
All
know?
right, guys. It's gonna be more like a medical focused on health and focused on
Well-being.
on the well-being.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. It's not gonna have that shady feel of a drug transaction.
No, I think it's like mind, body, and spirit.
absolutely.
That-
There you
I-
go.
There's not
feel
going to be a Bob Marley poster.
No, not at all.
Are you gonna be playing like?
sorry, guys.
Are you gonna be playing like
you're from the
Enya?
You know what my request would be is if you are a white person working there, you should not be allowed to wear dreads. I really have
Absolutely.
run against
No,
white people.
why-
with
why-
dreads.
White guys with like the big ear gauges. And
No,
like,
none at all.
and-
No, white guys with ear gauges or dreads because they're
Right.
just stinky.
Yeah.
No one wants to
It
have
Can you
breathes.
not sell patchouli oil?
It breathes beatnik. Fucking I don't. Shower.
No fucking hippies.
Yeah.
We don't need hippies.
Yeah. There's not too many hippies in Lompoc, though.
There's a lot of hippies everywhere. They're like cockroaches. You might think there's
we
no
need some-
hippies in Lompoc, but they will fucking show their
They
head.
will
Trust
show-
me.
I'll tell you what, though. Before I was married, I used to love I used to love a good date with a hippie.
Yeah, except for
But they can't stay around a long time again because they're not clean.
and they don't shower.
They're not. They don't flush the toilet. Did I tell you
No,
about
they
this?
don't do that. They leave turds in the
They
toilet.
leave turds in the toilet. One flush, two flush. That leave a floater. Save the water.
They will. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I lived in
That's
Northern California for
Exactly.
almost 8 years.
I'm telling
and
you.
hippies are fucking disgusting. We should do away with all of them.
They're giving women. They're willing.
We need a
Don't leave
Vaporub laced.
ties in the toilet.
Toilet paper on the trash
Oil.
can or toilet paper in
Toilet
Dude,
paper in
that's-
the trash can is Mexico.
Right.
Man, I don't
Hey,
like
when
that at all.
when you go to a place in Mexico and you have to pay for like 4 squares of toilet paper, you know what I mean?
I've done that before.
So
Oh,
my
that's
my-
straight Mexico.
my
Mother
first
guy.
time in Mexico City Airport, I have to take shit for sure, and it's like, okay, why is this dude cleaning out the stalls nonstop? It makes no difference to me. I didn't know, so I go ahead and I'm finishing, and I flush the toilet with the paper in it, and it's like, huh, this guy's like going in there after I'm done, and he's like looking in the trash can. It comes to find out that you're supposed to discard the paper in the trash can. That has got to be one of Mike Rowe's worst jobs ever.
It's gotta be one of the like. Don't get me wrong. Like,
Hi, what do you do for a living? Oh, I pick
sure
out the
eliminates,
shit paper
like,
in the fucking
clogs
bathrooms.
in the septic tank or
But
the
it's a
sewage
job.
system.
It is a job.
But
It's
it's the,
And it's a good
the
job
community
because that
septic
motherfucker's
system, the
probably
sewer system,
always
they
working.
cannot-
Oh yeah.
They can't process paper.
Well,
Is that what it is?
the sewer system's so bad.
Yeah.
And is it due to is it due to elevation or
No,
what,
it's a
what
lot
is
of
it?
it's the water situation, especially in the Yucatan, because all the water is underground because there's no lakes or rivers in the Yucatan, and that's where most people travel to in Mexico. There is no running water; they get their water from underground.
So what do you guys do? You guys sit in the toilet or you just like do the?
You hover? Do you are you
I
hover?
don't know, what do you
No,
guys
I'm
do?
not a hover. I don't care how
Hey,
dirty.
I
I'll
think
wipe down and I'll
I'll
gotta
hunker
get
down.
a good butt press. And
It
I gotta
depends. It
squat and shit.
depends.
Since I've known Sean
it is.
and Jake, these motherfuckers don't use the ass gasket.
Why would you
Oh.
use that? That's just fucking lame.
That's what I'm saying. I'm ass.
That's like, do you use condoms? Well, fuck no. Those are for sailors, baby.
I was wondering about that. I was
Have
like,
you
dude,
ever done it in an outhouse?
Like one with a hole in the ground?
What? Yeah.
Like a hole in the ground or a fucking
old
porta
school?
potty?
A real outhouse.
Yeah.
Are you talking about shitting in a real outhouse?
with the moon cut out in the door.
Yeah, exactly. I was.
Oh yeah.
I heard something different. Thank you. Thank you, Vix.
Multiple times. Multiple times. The place where I hunt down in the Imperial Valley.
A real outhouse.
Right next to Indio. It's outside of Indio, closer to like the Cali Mesa side. The place I duck hunt, they have fucking real outhouses. It's just a shitter with a hole underneath
Hole
it.
in the ground.
And that thing looks rough. I don't think it ever gets
You know
cleaned.
what?
You don't want to get a splinter on that thing.
I don't mind doing that. Like I said, I've shat outdoors many times. Well, more times than I can even count.
Is shitting outside just as comfortable as it is to piss outside?
No.
because pissing outside
Absolutely
is
not.
special.
Not even close.
Oh, I
Shitting
disagree.
outside
I
is-
like a good outside shat.
I do too, but it's not as rewarding as taking just oh shit, I gotta piss. I'm gonna walk
You
over
just
here and
hang
take a
your
piss.
wang out. I will say this: have you ever taken a shat outside and the guy you were working with in the mountains of Northern California threw his own poop at you while you were shitting? Like a modern day monkey in the zoo.
Have you ever had poop thrown at you? Shoot at all?
Yes, I have. While I was shitting.
Never. That's a no go.
Well, I named one of my twins after him. He was a good guy. Cooper got named after Cowboy Cooper.
There you go.
Because Cowboy Cooper we'd chat at lunchtime after working in the hills of Northern California, and he literally on a stick, he threw a fucking big old Donecker, a big old turd, just flying at me. It looked like a goddamn Dodger dog, and it was just flying at me. I had to give a quick dodge to the left.
Little evasive maneuvers.
Yeah, it didn't hit me, but fucking hey, I was pissed, and it made me clinch off early, and then you got swamp ass. the rest
Then
of
you
the
only
day.
have a PDO, partial dump out.
The first time I had that experience, I went hunting with my older cousin, and we went camping, right? Because they work on a vineyard, so they have a little more freedom on the property. There's a reservoir area, there's a campsite and everything, and he'll invite all the family over, and we'll camp out. But it's straight woodland.
What
right
are you
there.
hunting for first?
Pig or deer?
Okay, good. I got to know
Doves, yeah, everything.
I need to know what you're killing.
So he tells me, hey, you want to come hunting? I was like, yeah, I'm sure. I was like 12 years old, and he's like, hey, we're gonna wake up at 5 in the morning,
So you guys got up late.
Be ready. We're gonna go. Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. So I wake
speed
up.
up your story, please.
I wake up and I
Get to it.
I wake up and he grabs the toilet paper roll and he gets a good fucking
Wad
of it in his hand. I was like, what do you need that for? And he's like, dude, I'm gonna take a shit. Really? And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna take a shit. All right. So I'm going. I didn't believe him. I was like, what? I don't think he's gonna. I thought he was fucking with me. So I'm going. I'm going. I'm hunting with him, and he's like, hey, hang out. I'll be right back. And he give me the water toilet paper, and he starts taking the shit, and I was like, oh fuck. Half an hour later, I gotta take a shit too. So I realized, all right, yeah.
I'll tell you what.
That's how it's done.
You are not smart if
That's
you're gonna
how
do
it's
anything
done.
outdoors. You hunting, fishing, hiking, just hanging out. If you're on a fucking mountain or out just away from civilization, bring some fucking toilet paper.
Hey,
In my truck, there's always 2 rolls of toilet paper.
Good
always.
rule of thumb: always keep shit tickets in your fucking
I'll tell you
vehicle.
what, I've gone away from the roll, and since the babies have been around,
Well, you got
just the
baby wipes.
Baby wipes. Oh,
I see. I don't like baby wipes.
I can't do wait.
Dude, my ass is all wet. Then I get chapped. I don't like it.
You have to always follow up with either baby powder or
You have to dry
a
your
rag.
ass. You have to
Right.
dry your
Guy code. Baby wipes are not just for babies. They're for men too.
but no, you're absolutely right. Though
You
look
get
it,
nice and clean.
when you have full range of all your tools. I go toilet paper, baby wipe, toilet paper.
Dude, I just had my first bidet experience.
Oh, that's the best.
Oh man,
Was that Hawaii?
Man,
Was that in Hawaii?
So, dude, I was excited. I had to say bye.
where were you?
I had a moment at the end because I had to like leave it. Right.
Oh, you're so
I went
sad.
I was sad. I went to the restroom. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you.
So I had
Where
a
were you? What was the occasion? Where were you?
we are in Hawaii. And we were doing U12 national for soccer. AYSO nationals.
yeah. When you say U12, you're talking soccer
Football.
or football.
Yeah,
I had a bidet in Dominican Republic, and if I ever win the lottery and build a house, my bathroom will have a bidet.
Dude, those bidets
The
are
greatest
the best.
thing ever.
Oh, it gives you a smile.
It's
It puts a smile.
it's the
It puts
best.
a smile on your
But
face.
it doesn't
right?
leave the slimy
crazy.
baby wipe.
No.
feel.
All right, hey, so I got a question. Being somebody that's never partaken in using the bidet, what is the ethical way to use it?
I don't know. I just put it on full blast. It's like, go ahead.
So no wipes.
Ass hairs on.
No wipes.
No. So what they do is they leave a warm. The resort I stayed at, there was a warm container of a wash rag, and so not wet, but just warm. Steamed. And after you use the bidet, you can use a wash rag, cloth wash rag.
So you don't need to clean your ass before using the bidet.
No, you don't.
I did it wrong because I used toilet paper and that shit kind of killed it.
You know.
So
you
later
just-
on, I learned. After a while,
Did you Google it?
I googled it. A bunch of dingleberries all day.
Hey, so was your bidets? In both of your experiences, both in tropical areas, it's a separate toilet, right? Or is it the one with the attachment?
No, it's a.
It's a separate entity.
The one I had was a toilet you can shit in,
Right.
and squirt your ass.
That's the one.
So
I had.
some have
Really?
they have an attachment.
They have that feature.
So the traditional one used to be two
Right.
separate stools.
Yeah, right next to it.
And you would, and then they would
No,
have
the
this,
new.
It's like Crocodile
They
Dundee.
have the freaking what's the hotel in Vegas fountains.
the Bellagio.
The Bellagio fountains coming up.
No, it shot out, and it was the perfect trajectory, and it cleans everything, and you can go 2 or 3 extra rinses.
I had the adapter one.
Yeah.
I looked it up on Amazon. It's like $70. I think I'm gonna buy it.
I know. I saw the infomercial on
He
it.
said on Tushi.
I know. Yeah, I saw it.
He's hooked. He's hooked on the
Oh,
bidet.
it was the greatest thing.
Oh,
My
greatest
wife
experience
and I, Amanda.
I told my brother, I
we
told
love
everybody
it.
to use it. My son, he used it, right? And he came up to me, he looked at me, he's like, all right. We need to get one of these, Dad.
You know what the great thing about it is? You know when you have those days where you get baboon butt? Where you have just wiped your ass so much it feels like you need to wipe it with a snow cone to stop
I mean,
the
it's a
burning?
hard
You don't
shave.
with the bidet.
But they is the best.
I need to get that feeling.
I've never partaken.
Tushi,
I'm
Amazon.
gonna go to tushy.com and see if we can get a promo code.
Yeah.
You know,
You should
before
try it.
Roots.
You gotta try it out with some You gotta eat some tacos with some
Yeah.
some heavy salsa.
Go with the
You
real
know?
roasted jalapeno. Go heavy.
And then try it and see if it really works.
Well, would you have to have chorizo first for breakfast?
Chorizo or chorro?
Chilaquiles.
okay,
I'm not
bro.
a chile fan.
My uncle makes good
Me neither.
chilaquiles.
I'm Mexican and I'm not
No,
a
I'm not.
chilaquile fan either.
And I love spicy shit.
Yeah, I'm not.
Everything.
I don't do
I just don't
sour
like
cream.
chips that much.
The chips have to be crunchy. They got to be crispy, and the salsa has to be
chips.
mild. It can't
Chips.
be too hot because you got to be able to taste.
You don't use corn
Chips
tortillas?
on
Corn
Hey, Isma, though.
tortillas.
But when I used to live closer to you,
I've never had it with
Wayne,
chips. I've only had it with corn
Whose
tortillas.
house was it that smelled so good all the time?
That's my suegra. That's my mother-in-law.
Dude, her house was out of all, like, I was a block away, and every night I could smell her house. What is her number one meal that she crushes?
Her number one meal is tostadas de res. It's just
Beef tostadas.
It's like beef stew meat, like kind of like it's boiled slowly. It's very very tender, right?
Right.
It's almost like brisket, right? So
Is she top Mexican female cooking in the valley?
I would say she's up there, yeah.
She's top 5,
Heck yeah,
for sure.
Heck yeah.
I know it's always a tough comp,
It's
but
very authentic. And they're from a different part of Mexico that I'm from, so their food is slightly different the way they prepare it, but it's bomb. It's still Mexican. It's bomb, dude. It's good.
I'm gonna say I met this little Mexican buddy. He wants to challenge me in pickleball. I called him out actually.
we talked about him already.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, Oscar Andrade.
Oscar Andrade. That's
But
right.
I did as a kid because I was friends with a couple friends. I had a family meal for a birthday for his little younger brother. They call him Güerito, Luis.
Oh, Luis.
I think
Also been
Luis
on the show.
visits Kings.
Luis is on. Yes.
But their mother Maria is by far the best Mexican
I
cook.
think you said it right. She is the best.
She's the best. She's like
the
Vix.
best.
Oh, she's the best. So I'll give it out to Maria Andrade.
And we're not even drinking tequila.
I know.
I'm telling you, bourbon's the real shit, bro.
And we're bringing out the Mexican meal.
No, I'm not Mexican. I am the Yoda Kai. I am Fakawi Indian. No,
Yeah.
Fakawi.
Kawi.
You need to get that shit right, Julio.
Fakawi.
Yeah, that was my nana. Growing up, she fucking made the best shit. Like everything she made. Every weekend, she always had a plate with a towel over it with fresh tortillas.
Your uncle makes the best breakfast burritos.
Have you had them?
Oh, dude, they are dope. They are so dope, and they're fresh tortillas de harina, which is flour.
Yeah.
So good. The best I've ever had.
They're thick and they're good. They're dense as shit. They're gonna fill you up. Like
They're
I love them.
dense. They're not. They're more than a tortilla, bro.
Sounds like you're talking
thicker
about
than
a
a paper
male
plate.
gay tryst.
It's not your standard tortilla. You know.
I gotta time out you. Vix and Julio, they're coming all the way from Lompoc, and they got major things going on. Opening dispensary, cutting hair tomorrow, but they gotta leave for the day. But you guys want to do a quick shout out or say anything while you got some more airtime?
You know what? I just want to say, go Clipper Nation.
Clipper Nation.
That's all I gotta say.
Clipper Nation.
I got some haircut appointments to do in Lompoc right now. Sorry guys, I gotta bounce.
So you're still cutting in the garage?
We have another barber shop in Lompoc.
Oh, okay.
So that's our
right, you
second
do.
shop, and I got a couple of appointments that I had to push back in order to be here with you guys today. But
we appreciate it.
Yeah, no.
Hey, thanks for coming. King's Barbershop, Roots Dispensary. Check them out. But again, if you need to get a haircut, you're in a bind and you got 3 hours to kill. Go to
It's all about the experience.
Go to King's Barbershop, hang out, talk some shit. Again, we've brought it up almost every episode. It's the spot to be.
And make fun of the little white blonde kid that sweeps fucking
right.
hair.
Hey, don't pick on Ryder. He's a good kid.
Hey,
little
Julio,
Juanito.
you got anything to say?
I handle them,
Just come by King's Barbershop. We'll see you guys there.
but it's good for him. He knows we're teasing him. He knows
He needs to.
we're teasing him. And I know he can take it because we know his dad.
Well,
I know he
his
can take
dad, he and I are not buddies. We haven't met. I've seen him from afar. Not down with his swag, not down with what he does. The Jake is more refined. The Jake does not believe in this, rough and tumble shit.
Sleeps.
Well, I don't know if we don't do sleeps right now. We're gonna do King's Barbershop promo code. Hey, I listened to Hold My Whistle episode. can I get $3 off my haircut?
There you go.
Let's do it. If anybody comes in there saying that,
Yes.
they get a $3 off their haircut.
By Victor.
Vix is gonna cover it, man.
So make your appointment with Victor.
Make your appointment with Julio. Make your bet with Vix, and talk about Mexican food with Isma, man.
Oh yes, sir.
All right,
I'm still
but
here. I'm not going.
no, Isma's not going anywhere.
Ish gets his own. Ish gets his own mic now.
Ish is local. It's not like these guys got
to move
I gotta go
there.
to Solve and they gotta go to Lompoc, so
right.
it's fine.
It's funny though. He's a local and he's the last one there every morning.
No, not every time. Just this week.
Boom.
Damn, throwing people under the bus.
Later,
Hey,
Vic.
Vix, thank you very
All right,
much.
Vic.
We appreciate you being here, Julio. Thank you for coming
See you
through.
later.
Absolutely. Hey guys,
I'll see you in a couple
remember,
weeks when I have to get my
Best
haircut
fades,
again.
tapers, lineups, splices.
Splices.
Yeah, what's it called when you what do you call it when you put a hair in there? I call it a splice. The splice is nice.
Ish, you get to move to the chair now. You get your own
Oh, yeah,
mic.
yes, go over there. You get your own mic.
Not gonna be as sweaty now.
I'm thinking he might want to leave that open.
Just crap.
It was nice.
Dude, that felt good.
That was a breath of fresh fucking air.
Holy shit. Dear Jesus. I felt like I was just drinking to stay cool.
Oh, dude, I had to.
I totally agree.
That's
I
why I
had
went
to.
to beer. I never go to beer on this show.
This early.
Oh,
Thank God they brought a whole 12 pack. I'm about to. Isma, if you could grab me some more.
I don't think there's any more.
No, I don't think there
Did
is.
we? Oh wow.
Well, let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8,
I got,
I'm
9.
kind of stoked.
You know what?
if you want it, I'll give it to my guest first. If you want it,
There is Juan.
Juan? No,
Only Juan?
crush it,
Just
bro.
one,
Crush
one.
it.
No, here, you can take mine.
Oh no, I got this one.
No,
That's
I'm
all.
saying, yeah.
Oh,
it's
well,
fine.
whoever gets to it first.
Yeah, because Vix
Mine's,
left his
mine's-
old fashioned that
mine-
somebody
mine's
has to
full,
drink.
bro.
Oh,
Like whoever.
if you don't want to drink, I'll drink that old fashioned.
Yeah, drink the old fashioned. Vix has to. Vix
Oh.
left that. I don't want your beer either.
No, okay, I'll take them both.
Take 'em both.
awesome.
Mine's full. I just opened mine, so that's anybody's game. Man.
Yeah, just
You're good.
just leave it.
All right, so
I just went full Rosas on the
dude,
rocks.
Foro. What? So
Cuatro rosas.
huge upgrade. Like they were like, "What do you want us to bring?" I was like, "Hey, bring a bourbon, surprise us, whatever."
Hey, but I dropped in and said, don't bring any of that Buchanan shit.
Right.
Oh, come on, dude.
It's not good.
Wait, okay, so say it again.
Okay.
Bucanas.
Okay.
If
Cookies.
Bukakis.
No, the raza.
For the
We say bucanans,
Buchanans.
but we're just trying to say it in English. That's
That's the way it translates.
that's the way it translates.
Yeah.
But it is James Buchanan.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Irish.
It's an Irish name.
Yeah.
Can you just talk
No,
white
my
guy
bad,
for the
no,
rest
no,
of
It's Scotch.
Scotch.
It's
Scotch,
Scotch.
yeah.
It's Scotch.
Isma, can you talk white guy for the rest of the episode?
Fuck no.
Well, the thing is, when you're
Don't let the light
But
complexion
I want
fool
Sean
you.
to talk like essay for the rest of the episode.
Why do I have to
He
talk?
can
He do
essay?
it really well. Yes, he can. No, he can't.
now, here's the thing: when you grow up in this area, and I'm from Slow County, we talked
Little
about
touch
this,
different. Touch
but
different
we're
than the
still
valley.
Central Coast. Your Mexican buddies from this area, they're able to go between. The way I say it,
Right.
It's the best of both worlds because they're able to intermix with your white buddies, and so many of our Mexican buddies are rednecks, and so many of the white guys are able to
Hang with the Mexican
intermingle
cats.
with the Mexicans. That's the
Right.
great
It's-
thing about
it's-
this area.
it's
I would call myself a red Mexican.
rednecks.
Very good.
That's out there. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, for sure. I think it's
I
huge.
would.
You see the types of friends and the groups of people hang out together. And not only just like in the adult world, but you start seeing like these friendships bonds in high school.
In the
So,
football
In
arena,
the
right?
football,
you'll
yeah.
be
You'll
coaching.
see a Mexican kid, and then you'll be like, "Oh, you're hanging out with who? Oh, the white redneck kid."
When we got our buddy Eddie Sanchez.
right across the street.
I mean, does this not say?
So I
Yeah,
do
I-
want one of those King's hats.
Yeah.
You want 'em to-
dope, right?
It is dope.
I
I
feel-
would prefer the patch be stitched,
Yes,
but that's
sir.
me.
I'm a leather patch stitch guy.
Stitch guy. It looks cleaner.
Yeah.
I wanted it a real tree.
Yeah, 'cause we-
Camo. I wanted it.
Oh,
Montreal
real
camo.
tree.
You know,
Yes, I
you
did.
know what you gotta go with the
You-
tactical camo.
Or you need to
I
go
wanted it.
Sitka Optifade.
Yeah. Well, the Optifade is very similar to the Army's tactical.
Yeah,
camo.
it is.
I
Very
like
similar.
that
My
pattern.
business cards are very different from theirs. Theirs are this logo. Like that's pretty much.
Let me see the logo. Let me see
So
it.
it's
The top of the barber pole.
Mira.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
pretty much their
yeah.
logo. Yeah, and mine's a little different. Mine's a like a rope stitching kind of deal. It's
Western.
very Western.
Yeah.
Dude, my family in Mexico is very cowboy. It's very Western.
Caballero.
You know, and then I grew up here, so it's
That's cool though.
You know what I mean?
Okay, even though you're the one guy holding down the chair, you're the local guy, and that's exactly, and you're representing to the fullest.
I can say it now.
Both sides of the spectrum.
You got some shit to talk now that they're gone.
No. I've only been there once, but Ish cut my hair. He's my favorite.
Whoa!
And I think
me
and Mr. Foy have had this conversation.
Yeah, we've talked about it.
Do we?
It's
the clean.
It's different. It's different because it seems cleaner. You know, everybody does a good job. I'm not throwing anybody under the bus.
I've been cut by everybody there.
Correct.
In one trip?
Yes.
He's only been there once, but he's been cut by everybody.
Yep.
It's all good. It's just it's a different style. It's a little more methodical, a little more meticulous.
Yes.
It's a little more meticulous.
And I'll tell you what, I've been cut by everyone, and I'm a little tough sometimes. Like I hate.
He's a tough critic.
Who's your favorite?
Well, I stick with Vic.
You're Vic.
Vix. Get it right. It's Vix.
I know, and I made that up. But
there's nothing wrong with that.
Look, this is the thing. Have we seen?
Jesus
Isma
Christ, you look like a woman who's
when Isma
fucking
was
water
brand
just
new.
broke.
I was one of the first ones that also get a haircut by you too. When you got the third chair, because it used to be only two, and it was tough, man. Like,
hey, I was down to get my
would be like everyone else would get a half-hour haircut. Used to take because he was learning.
Yeah, it was 45 to 50,
and now he's like.
It's still 35, 40.
He never went to school like they did.
I'd rather.
Did you go to school like they did?
I did more of an apprenticeship
program,
and that's
but now like you're just like right up there, bro.
I'd rather take 50 minutes for a quality haircut than 30 for a shitty haircut.
I'll tell you what. You know what I was more impressed with?
You guys were getting mad at me yesterday because I had appointments lined up and
the house was getting
I
filled?
didn't want to get backtracked. Then I had to bust some haircuts out, and I said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna."
What's the worst time you fuck? Have you ever fucked someone up?
I never fucked somebody up. I just didn't give them what they wanted. You
Yeah,
understand what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't a bad haircut, but like say like, oh, it's too short for me, or it's too long for me. Like, no, that's not what I want.
That's my son.
But it wasn't bad.
One of my sons, Cody. Cody has a hard time communicating his haircut wants.
Oh.
And he went to King's Barbershop because we're in the area now. And Cody did not tell the barber that.
Well, they were all three here.
Yeah, he did not tell the barber, and he was with his twin brother Cooper. Cooper communicated what he wanted. Cody did not, and just.
Well, Cooper throws shit at people, so.
Yeah. Well, and Cody got it way shorter than he wanted on the top. Right, he loves a good fade on the side, and he likes to comb it over like I do on the top. And he didn't communicate that, and so when he came home, I asked him. I said, hey, haircut looks good. He's like, that's too short. I'm like, well, did you tell him what you want? He goes, no.
See, that's on you then.
Yeah, and
right.
And his mom, Amanda, God bless Amanda, she told him, you fucked up.
That's on you. That's what you control.
She's like, you should have told them
you
wanted it longer.
Before you start, this is what I'm looking for. Can you help me? Like, if you go in there with no idea, like, I shaved my head from 95 all the way until like 3 years ago.
Right, when we started going.
Always just a 0 buzz or a 1 buzz. Paulo introduced me to the haircut game, and I'm a fan. It's all about the experience, and you look good after.
No, and you feel good.
You do. So Paulo's like, you want to get this. What the fuck is that? Like, I still don't understand what a taper is.
Yeah, right.
What exactly is a taper?
What I tell you, I was like, I'm going to go get a 0 fade, get a tapered fade, and just tell them to triple the top.
I'm
it'll
a
be
half.
fine.
I go half.
Right. I went half this time.
All right, so let's go. What's a taper?
All right, let me just break down haircuts. Okay.
Okay.
A classic cut is what you would see like
a regular haircut.
We call that. I call that a.
It used to be a boy's, like a regular boy's
No, I
haircut.
call it
Mr.
classic
Rogers.
man's haircut.
Yes,
Mr. Rogers.
That is a regular cut. That is the simplest thing. And then there's a buzz cut, which is just like, all right, give me like a 5 on top or a 3 on top. It's just a crew cut. That's another one.
A high and tight.
Yeah. And then there's a fade. A fade is you're going to the scalp, all the way to the scalp. You're shaving all the way to the scalp and fading up from that point up to whatever.
So that's the
whatever
line
on
between the
top.
side of your head to the I
Yes.
get to comb this hair stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whatever, 2 or 3 hairs.
Because I like
okay.
a good.
And
I like the good comb over.
and where it gets tricky is that can also be a crew cut, because you can say, oh, I want a 3 on top and I want it faded on the sides, but it's really short, So to the person looking from outside in, oh, that's a crew cut, but it's a fade.
That's
Yeah, it's a fade.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a fade. A taper fade is at the temple, right at your sideburn. That's fading up, and at the nape of your neck
So that's where it's tapered. That's like a fade from the skin to the hair.
to the skin.
Yeah.
to the
And then
hair.
a fade is
But
from
you can-
hair
but you
to
can
the
get
top of
creative
your
with-
head.
You can say, you know what? I don't want it to the skin. I want it.
A half, like I
I want
like.
I want a half. Can I get a half? Up to a 2, and then you can cut the top with the scissors,
Right.
or can you do it skin? You know that's where it varies. Jake today he got a half fade, so that means to me that translates. Okay, he wants all the sides and back, all half, up to his temple. And from there, that's faded into the longer
The
hair
crown of the head.
on the top, where he's gonna comb it, and from there he just
So,
wants scissors.
Best haircut I have ever had, and I've had many.
Whoa!
Oh, best haircut at
Awesome.
King's. Oh, by far.
Gosh, that's
By
hey,
far.
compliments to you, bro.
Yeah,
Dude,
best haircuts.
I love what I do, and that's
Dude, you got the tattoo. Look at how many barbers have tattoos now? With like
They all should.
they all should.
They all
we all
should.
do. We all do.
Well, nobody's
You can't see
Ramirez.
it, but
Did what? Victor has a tattoo?
Victor
He's got-
has Sanchez.
Yeah.
Oh,
didn't
okay,
see-
but it's not a barber tattoo.
No.
No.
But
okay.
he's got a tattoo.
Yes,
No,
sir.
I
Julio,
think.
Julio has tattoos.
So here's,
as well.
I think the thing. Now that Victor's gone, and we're not talking posthumously about.
I
him.
will talk shit about
No.
Victor.
No,
while
no,
he's
I'm not
gone.
talking shit. But I think the next bet is a tattoo bet, and I think, I will be willing to do this.
I'll get a tattoo.
because I don't mind. All my tattoos are concealed under my shorts, my pickleball shorts. I do not believe in arm tattoos, but I think
The
we
Jake Yodakai is the Kevin Durant of,
Good
of
reference.
tattoos in pickleball.
Great reference. I keep them all underneath where they're concealed. I don't believe in arm tattoos. But I think his bet should be he has to get a Lakers logo tattoo.
Oh,
Loser.
you know what? though?
There's customers who've gotten have gotten Kings tattoos or Clippers tattoos because they've lost.
Because they've lost?
Because they've lost. There's a guy I've seen him. He's a local guy. He's got a King. I think he just liked Kings.
No,
Right?
he wanted to. He
He got the
He
Kings
wanted to.
tattoo.
Okay.
And it says
He
King,
wanted to.
but there's a guy that has a
clarify
Clippers
that for you
tattoo
guys.
also. That is a Lakers fan, right?
I don't know.
There's a
actually.
Clippers tattoo out there that Vic won a bet and made him get a Clippers
I
tattoo.
would never do it.
Oh, that guy, yes. Yeah.
That happened.
He
I wouldn't-
He is a Lakers fan.
That's hardcore, bro.
Would you
He got
ever?
a really small on his leg. You can't see it.
So, good question. Would you ever get a sports team logo tattoo on you? Bet or not? Whatever it would be.
I would
It'd
go
be
with
tough.
the teams that I've played with, and it'd be
No.
a collaboration.
Professional sports team.
I get
it can't be
I'd get a Niner tattoo.
gay. Ish.
Yes.
Sports logo tattoo. Would you ever get one?
No, and I'll tell you why.
Professional.
though. Because my tattoos are all.
What's your favorite professional team?
He's a Warrior fan.
No, but
I
he
am
might
a
have.
Warriors
He might
fan.
like. He
No,
might
no.
like Atlas.
No.
In Mexico.
No.
What's your favorite soccer team?
Chivas.
Would you get a Chivas? tattoo?
I will not.
See, oh, there you go. I appreciate.
not.
I appreciate
I
that.
will not. And the thing is, like I don't mean to speak bad on my teams or even people that have tattoos of that. Like, if that's your thing, that's cool. But for me, it's a little tacky. I'd rather go with like a theme. Like my theme on this left arm is all myself. Things
Wait, it's the Mayan calendar.
things regarding myself.
What is that? What you got on there?
So okay, I have a wolf howling to the moon that symbolizes my animal spirit.
Are you
Wolf?
telling me your spirit animal is the wolf?
Yes, sir.
That's fucking deep, bro.
My spirit animal is a black
This
widow.
is my culture right here. This is Huitzilopochtli. This is the Aztec god of sun.
Aslan?
Huh?
This is the sun god of the Aztecs.
Yep, I know. All right.
These are his guards, and these are animal figures that they praise. This is a totem band.
Nice.
An Aztec totem band. And this is my love, my job.
Your barber.
This is my
Your barber
career.
cut. Yep. Oh.
Okay, and on this side, it's a little deeper. This is my first tattoo. This is all the same guy.
Oh, you got
Mind
a
you.
portrait.
This is my mom who passed away when I was.
Oh,
when I was-
nice. I like a good
bro.
portrait.
14
I'll
tattoo.
tell you what. That looks good, bro.
This is my first.
There's
tattoo.
I've seen some bad portraits.
I've always wanted a
or
portrait,
real
but
life.
I'm terrified.
I would like my grandmother's portrait, but I'm terrified.
That came out
terrified.
good. Where'd you go to get that one?
This is in Santa Maria. This is a private guy. He does.
Santa.
Dude,
he
that
does
came out in
private
money
sessions.
though. That's cool.
He's done all my tattoos and I run a theme with everything I do.
They're meaningful.
They should be.
meaningful.
That's how I get my tattoos.
Jakey
And they're all spread apart. I don't get them like right after the other.
I'm at least 3 to 4 years between tattoos.
Sean Foy, as my wife Amanda likes to call you, Sean Foy. Sean Foy. Would you ever get your favorite pro sports team
Probably not.
logo ever?
Probably not.
What's your favorite college tattooed on you?
No.
Would you get a whistle tattooed on you? Your favorite podcast?
Maybe. That's a maybe.
That's a cool one.
Oh,
Yeah.
No,
Jake-
that works.
I might get a whistle tattooed on me.
Oh, I could do it if it was a group sesh.
Jake,
Where would you put where would said whistle go?
wherever you want, whatever design.
No, it has to be all the same spot.
Yeah.
I'm down.
I would be down.
I would. Be
It
down.
just
has to be the right whistle. Has to be.
But here's
I'm
the
only
thing.
getting. See, I'm an arm guy. That's the only place I'm putting tattoos
You
is my
you
arms.
never get a chest though.
No, I would not
No,
do a
that
chest
shoulder.
tattoo. No,
that
that's
hurts.
it's not
I
the
don't
it's,
have any, but that hurts.
it's not the pain that I'm
I
worried
heard.
about.
I heard the worst pain. Just heard
Inner elbow.
The point of the elbow.
right on the point of the elbow. Just heard that.
I heard
hurts really bad.
shins is tough. The shins are tough.
I've
The
heard
spine's tough.
Back here, the
The calf.
Back of the
Back of your
knee.
calf,
Back of the
that
quad.
I will only go leg covered up by my pickleball shorts, and so I could throw a whistle up there.
I'm down to throw a whistle somewhere.
You know what? People told me that this would hurt.
I fell asleep
And
during
you
my
know what?
tattoo.
The
This
inner
did not-
arm?
This did not hurt.
Didn't hurt at all.
Didn't hurt you.
Didn't hurt at all.
More this one.
The forearm, inner forearm.
I heard that the right on the tendons at the bottom of the forearm, close to your wrist, really hurts like shit. That's
so
what I
nerve
heard too.
endings, nerves.
I've fallen asleep through every tattoo I've had.
No way.
Yeah,
I'm
I fell
telling you
asleep.
what. I might
Most
get,
of mine I have too.
I'm
And
gonna
they
get.
not put any They didn't put anything on you. Nothing.
No,
No numbing. I don't do.
I don't do
shit.
numbing.
No
I don't,
way. I've
I didn't
never
do
even
any
had.
numbing as well,
I don't need
but
that shit.
Yeah.
Embrace the pain.
I-
Like
he-
Tom Berenger says in Platoon, take the pain. You know,
Tom Berenger, one of my favorite actors
my tattoo
until
guy,
like
told
he
me,
faded
said-
away.
He said, "You know what? Do you want a drink or something before we do this? Just to let you know, if you drink, you're gonna bleed more.
it's not going to
You
heal
know-
as good.
You know what?
Yeah.
I don't really care. I could use a beer." He's like, "Okay, that's fine. You're gonna have to take a lot of pisses though."
Yeah, I don't buy that
He gave
shit.
me whiskey. He gave me whiskey. He didn't give me no what's it called Bactine or whatever
Yeah.
it is to numb your skin. He didn't give me shit, but because I didn't want it. I
didn't know that was. I didn't know that was an option.
Yeah, no, I have full basically shorts tattooed underneath my shorts. Like you know how they say like leg sleeves. And
Yep.
stuff? I have shorts, and I've many times had 3 or 4 beers before I went in, and they had no idea that I had drank, none whatsoever.
See,
He told
That
me,
goes
hey,
for the person who
just
drinks
drink.
all the time.
for
If
Well,
you
I
drink-
think that's the key. If you're
Right.
saturated,
if
your
you're
liver is
saturated and you're a day-to-day alky, if you're committed to the game, which hey, more power to you. Yeah, you go in to get a tat, you're probably going to leak a little bit.
You know the Jake.
You know-
The Jake has a question. I know it's a little bit off topic, but I don't know if you guys have heard about the new scuttlebutt on the Facebook or the internets. But the clappening. Have you heard about the clappening?
No, and it sounds
elaborate.
So the clappening is the people that are organizing, and they want to storm Area 51.
Oh,
Oh,
so I
okay.
have heard that.
So it's
right.
September 20th.
It's called the clappening.
They've now called it the clappening because they want to have sex with the aliens and make that booty clap, and that's why they're calling
Dude,
it
this
the
is
clappening.
becoming such a joke. It's hilarious.
No, so the great thing is such a troll. They have like 1.6 million people that have confirmed that they're going to go there, and they're going to rush Area 51.
Not a good idea.
No, but I think it's great, and it makes me giggle and laugh.
All
as
right.
you troll people.
I'm super enthused by the same thing. Like,
So here's my take on that. Even if it's 1 million people storming Area 51, it's one of the most heavily fortified
dude, you
places.
gotta go miles before, like, from the gate to.
And
the
you're
building.
telling me there's not landmine sensors and all that shit
this
between.
all really was it Bob Lazar?
No.
What's his name?
Yeah, maybe that was the guy he started. One of the podcasts I listened to, the Ross Patterson Revolution, I believe.
Big ups to Ross Patterson Revolution.
And the Drinking Bros, they've been talking about it, and they've said that they're mobilizing against them.
oh,
The Air Force has contacted them and given them a direct threat: if you engage within 2 miles, you will be shot with 50 cals. Browning 50
Shut
cals.
the fuck up. That's
Yeah.
a video. I'll watch that.
Dude.
Why don't we
There's a-
storm
there's a
Fort
podcast
Knox?
from
What
Joe
like if
Rogan?
you were gonna like
Yeah.
if you were gonna get a one
That
point
is
how many
crazy,
how many
dude.
people confirmed?
1.6 million people.
1.6 million, almost 2 million people. Let's
Because
say.
they want to see them aliens. That's what they said.
I want to see them gold. Why don't you go fucking storm Fort Knox?
So do
You
you,
know what I mean?
think, and now around the table, truth be told, do you think there are aliens that have touched down in the world on our Earth, and B, is there evidence of that in Area 51?
All right.
Go,
I want to go first. For sure. There is for sure evidence. You're telling me we're the only living light force in our small galaxy
Light
in,
force?
Life force.
in the existence of our galaxy and multiple galaxies.
Well,
And then B, do you think there's evidence at Area 51?
I'm sure. I'm totally convinced there is. But would I be stupid enough to fucking charge it?
Well,
Absolutely
there was
not.
no C question.
I'm gonna piggyback off Sean and say yes. That, yeah, I totally. Come on, we're the only living beings in this world, and it's not just humans. It's,
Yeah.
It's all mammals, all reptiles, all sea life, all insects, everything.
okay, Animal Planet.
Everything you got, everything on this planet moves and breathes and has a function. So, like, to think that another planet can't do the same thing.
That's just naive, dude.
That's naive.
Yeah.
Yes,
Stupid
exactly.
bullshit.
That's the right word.
Is there evidence at Area 51?
Well, if you watched Joe Rogan's podcast, or if you heard Joe Rogan's
You
podcast,
can watch it on YouTube.
Yeah.
yeah, dude, like what he says is kind of, it trips you out.
I-
it trips you out because you see it on movies and you hear it and you're just
It gets the wheels turning.
But
I'm gonna go deeper into the conspiracy.
Okay, so wait,
it goes deep.
but
It
you
goes
got to
very
answer the
deep.
question. A,
no,
have they been here? No.
no,
B, so then there's no evidence at Area 51.
no. But is there stuff in Area 51 that the government doesn't want us to know about?
You're a dumb
Absolutely.
motherfucker. They have already admitted to the military right now is using. They have been for,
Like they admitted they like. What about the landing on the moon? Was that real?
no.
Why can't people land on the moon? Why were we?
Why has nobody gone back since fucking...
Why have,
That's different than
it
aliens.
is it? Is
Yes!
it really?
It's totally different.
Are you saying that everyone's equal to us?
No, I'm saying that the American government has hidden facts from us,
So look at
and
this.
they had. I think it's like a J.
Most
Edgar
definitely,
Hoover
yes.
safe box. Who killed Kennedy? Who
So
all-
you're saying
everything.
You're saying
Everything.
the complete conspiracy theorist is going to find all his theories found in Area 51.
obviously. I don't believe
If
that.
we can
But
land
I
on
don't
the
think
moon-
it's strictly aliens and
So
spaceships.
my question. So aliens have never come to Earth. You said that.
You did.
I'm gonna.
you drew a line in the fucking
I-
sand.
okay, look, I'll tell you what. This is what I'm gonna go back.
You're gonna retract.
If there is aliens, they're from Peru.
No.
Because we're very fucking close.
How
Come on,
about
dude? Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, Indiana Jones? No, dude.
I-
it's not a real story.
look, man? You can't come up with the shit movies over and over again without it.
I don't.
So-
I'm not an alien guy.
Here's empirical evidence.
I'm
dude.
more ghost. I'm more ghost in spirit than alien.
Of course, shit we can never prove.
Paulo, if there was no aliens that ever came to Earth, then isn't it more like
The only aliens I'm worried about are coming from the south border, bro.
hey.
Totally kidding. Totally kidding. Just kidding.
Do you think there's a possibility of aliens?
There's absolutely a
okay,
possibility.
good. So you're not
If
completely
we can go to
stupid.
No.
the moon, if we can go to the
I
moon,
just
if
don't
human
think-
beings
look,
can go to the moon.
I don't think it could be that hidden. If we were real, if it was really happening, and there was actually, how has it been that hidden? When's the last time we?
Well, I watched X-Files for many years, and it's proven there. But
Mulder and Scully.
so how about this? And I used to have. That's another story.
Well, is she on your list of like
Gillian Anderson?
Is she a redhead list?
That's my only redhead.
Gillian Anderson.
That's my
Boom.
only.
Put her on the redhead list.
So
I didn't even think about that. That's deep.
on the Drinkin' Bros podcast, because they're all ex-military guys,
They are.
they have a ton of high-profile ex-military guys.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus Luttrell, we all know Marcus Luttrell,
What, Last Survivor?
the last survivor, the lone survivor,
Oh,
not the
no,
last.
my fault.
He was a Navy SEAL. He spoke on there, it was about 5 months ago, about the program they have in the Navy SEALs. Well, not even the Navy SEALs, it's government, where they are controlling dolphins, and the Russians have been controlling whales and sharks as well. And now it just came out completely fucking true. They have these things
Shut
they
the
put on
fuck
orcas and dolphins.
Kind of like Austin Powers with sharks with
Austin
laser
Powers.
beams.
Exactly.
With
And it's-
laser beams.
Oh, dude, you can
Freaking
Google it
laser
now,
beam.
and now it has come
You
out.
just blew my mind, bro.
So the motherfucking government is controlling dolphins and whales to go get underwater mines and find where they are and destroy and deliver bombs. And the Russians have been doing it too. You don't think we're in some shady shit?
This is fucking. It just reminds me of like the really deep episodes of fucking Rocky and Bullwinkle. You know, it just gets me fucking. It's a trip, bro. That this shit's fucking real.
Come on, you have to think of the hearts of men are not inherently good. The hearts of men
it's
are
a great
inherently
idea.
Wicked.
Like, why do we have to create a mobile, and a
mobile.
submarine, a boat
A mobile
to
thing that
go
hangs
through the
above
water
crib?
when we could just train a fucking boat, a shark, train a seal,
and
train a dolphin?
So Marcus Luttrell's story was all based on he basically got the bends underwater when he was working with these fucking animals because he was a SEAL.
Oh,
And he had to be in a decompression chamber for 2 weeks because he
2
was so
weeks?
fucked up. Oh yeah, dude, when you are fucking a mile under the
right.
water.
I didn't know it was 2 weeks long.
Oh, dude, the deeper you are, the longer you have to be
That's
in
a
a
long
decompression
fucking
chamber.
time, bro.
If man can go to the moon.
Again,
I
I don't
we
believe
did.
that part.
Hold on. If man can go to the moon, why can't aliens come here? Come on, dude.
I'm
we
with
have
it.
a limited technology.
Oh, no, aliens
and
can come
we
here.
went to
Isma?
the moon.
Okay,
We
real
haven't
quick,
been to
I'm
the
gonna
moon.
go round table here with you three.
We have not been to the moon.
We have we been to the moon?
No.
I mean,
You're telling me we could get there in the 60s, but we can't go now?
Right.
Bullshit.
2020, fuck that.
Bullshit.
If we got there in the 60s, I should be fucking in a fucking lazy man river on the moon right
That's
now.
what I say. Oh, we did it once. We don't need to do it again. Bullshit. It's America. We're like,
I want to
Colonize that shit.
yeah, we're
Exactly.
insects. We want to
Yeah.
freaking take everything.
did I just start something?
No. No.
Oh, whoa. Make sure it's on still, huh?
Mike
not-
sounds nice. Check one.
Okay.
But, no, seriously.
It was a little fragile.
This is
right?
the
If-
most conspiracy episode of
Ever.
horror we've ever had.
But if...
We're on aliens.
Well, what was the year we landed on the moon? 67?
69, I thought it was.
Neil and Buzz, bro?
67 to 69, somewhere in that time frame. If you're telling me we had the technology
It's
and the
ridiculous.
mathematics to do that,
And they
then
got there like in half a day, bro.
you're telling me we can't do that now? That sounds like a load of horseshit
Well,
for me.
they just talked about it, and it's not about getting there. The getting there we can do.
The getting back.
It's the getting back, and especially at that time with our technology and the heat shield with the re-entering the atmosphere, we did not have the technology at that point to be able to safely bring humans back.
Well, yeah, the re-entry is always
The
the sketchy
re-entry was
shit.
the thing, so it's fucking funny. We have not done it again, and why not?
But either the Russians haven't. You think the Russians or the Chinese would want to do it? They're always fucking.
All right.
putting that
Because
bullshit.
everyone knows we can't do it.
It's not.
Quick, I want to say physics. What is the terminal velocity of a falling object?
187.
That's a-
187.
That's the speed of light.
Okay.
Pi
No.
plus square.
No.
MX plus
What
B.
is it? Isn't it a
Fast and Furious,
baby.
Is it intercept slope?
No, it's 8.9 feet per second. That's the terminal velocity
Okay.
that you at your falling speed.
I thought it was 187.
8.9 feet a second. 9 feet a second.
Yeah, basically 9 feet a second.
Okay.
That's terminal velocity. And so you're imagining
At
this.
re-entry though, they're way faster.
No,
No.
because
You can. The matter can only fall at a certain speed.
But I
the
thought at okay go ahead.
it doesn't matter the weight. It's always
Not
the
weight,
same.
But I thought there was less.
No, it's the gas. It's when you're entering into our atmosphere. It's the gases.
okay.
Because oxygen now is active.
There's a layer of right that you're changing from
No oxygen.
higher oxygen level.
You're changing from nothing to high.
Nothing
And
to
so
high.
that what is the only thing that creates
Fire.
heat? Fire is created by
Okay,
oxygen.
that makes sense. Okay.
Friction
Yeah.
and oxygen.
And that's, I mean,
So
so
what speed are they re-entering at? Like what? 250s, 270s, 300s?
If they're dropping, if it's not propelled, it's terminal velocity.
yeah, they just hit terminal velocity.
If it's propelled, it's different. It's way fucking
But
faster
so-
like
Yeah.
a shuttle.
But what? So what's wrong with the heat then? Because look, since I was in elementary school, they'd show us like tiles of these like
They didn't have
foam bricks that would like, hey, this.
they didn't have the technology at the time to re-enter the atmosphere safely.
Oh, my whistle says, get back to the fucking moon. Get back to the.
I
moon.
would agree, and let's go to Mars and colonize that shit. We know there's water there.
Yeah, and there's freaking cells, living cells.
Yeah.
So like if you, people say life
You know what? Matt Damon fucking proved it. He grew fucking potatoes.
Dude.
Oh, that was a movie. I'm sorry.
All right, so
I did
as
like that movie.
bad of a rap as The Martian got, it was a fucking good movie.
I liked that movie.
I liked
I
it.
did,
I
too.
never watched it.
It was good.
Oh, it's a good movie.
It's a solid movie, dude. He's on Mars by himself for
What?
2 years. or-
Something crazy. I was going to say 8 months, 9 months.
No, because it's like
He was able to grow a bunch of vegetables, so crops.
because
so
he's
it had to be
he was a
weird.
botanist.
Yeah,
He was a botanist.
Wasn't there like a running joke that he saved the U.S. so many times, and they counted every movie that he did it?
Oh, yeah, it probably was.
Yeah.
Well, fucking shit. He's Jason Bourne.
Jason
Saving
Bourne.
Private Ryan.
Right?
Oh yeah. Well, they saved him on that one. That's the
Okay, speaking of,
get to
we're
it.
doing crazy segues. So,
Right.
Jay and Silent Bob rebooted. Have you seen the freaking trailer?
No,
No.
I'm a guy that doesn't like to watch trailers.
Well, you know what he doesn't want to watch? He doesn't want to watch the Top Gun trailer. The best trailer I've seen at least.
You know-
last-
you know-
Terrible. Terrible.
You're
trailer.
kidding me.
Terrible.
you know why I don't want to watch it? Because I want to watch the movie. Because typically nowadays
You're
trailers
killing me.
show all they show all the good shit.
No, they don't tell the truth.
No, the trailers are all fake. Half of them are clips that don't even show.
Yeah.
I
They don't
like a
want you
good
to know what
trailer,
really goes on.
but the Jay and Silent Bob rebooted. Watch it tonight. The trailer. The amount of Val Kilmer's in it.
Shit. Is
He looks
fat
like
still?
shit. No, he looks
and
terrible.
He can't speak
He looks terrible.
because he's had throat cancer. But
I like
Matt
Val
Damon,
Kilmer.
Jay and Silent Bob, or Ben
Affleck's
All,
back.
all the
Ben
Boston
Affleck-
dudes.
Dude, everybody is back in this trailer, and it's literally just poking fun at themselves for everything they've ever done.
That's
It's hilarious.
awesome.
But
Is Chris Rock in it?
he did not show up in the trailer. I will say this on the Top Gun trailer. Was it cool? Yes. It was badass because it was Maverick and the captain, the one guy who's
Right.
backed, and it was
Merlin.
Viper.
the same.
Is it Viper or
music.
Merlin?
No, it wasn't any of them.
Jester.
It's the
Jester.
Chester's dead.
It's the guy that smokes a cigar and when he asks for the frickin' flyby at
Viper.
the beginning.
The old guy.
Yeah, the old guy.
You should be a 2-star admiral.
Yeah, he's back. It's just him and
But you're
Maverick.
just a captain.
And then it shows clips, like fast clips of everybody else, and it's just a lot of plane stuff.
Dude, the plane.
Are you hyped to watch
Am
that movie?
before
Are you going to watch it?
before seeing it, I'm hyped to watch it. Am I gonna see it? And am I still hyped to watch it? Yeah, but the trailer wasn't anything but just building off nostalgia.
Right.
That's all it was.
Ooh.
Hey,
Yeah.
good game. Ice,
Yeah.
Maverick, and Goose.
Hey, guys. It's been a long episode. We've gone on a lot of tangents.
Did we talk about sports?
Are we,
You know what I
we,
can
do
say?
we need to talk about sports?
No, I'll give you one clip.
Yes, we did.
All right,
yes,
give
we
it to
did.
me.
Eli Manning.
Basketball in particular.
Oh, his clap back
Whoa.
to OBJ.
Eli
Eli.
Manning today, when after OBJ gave his fucking dissertation, Eli Manning says, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure I won games before he was here."
And it's got a picture of him holding the Super Bowl trophy.
Boom.
What I mean,
And I'm not an Eli Manning fan,
That's
Fucking-
probably the most.
tip my cap to you,
but
Eli.
guess what, Eli? I'm gonna give that to you and the Andrade brothers and their weird family obsession with the New York Giants. And I'm gonna give it to
Eli said less than 10 words and just came down with the hammer.
Oh,
You know who did it a little better? A week earlier?
Tell me, Isma.
Okay, so Zlatan, he
Oh,
plays on,
Zlatan,
on
Ibrahimovic.
on LA,
Yeah.
on LA Galaxy and
soccer talk.
MLS.
football.
He called out because they were
Via
on
from
an upcoming classic game.
So they had the LA
versus
Galaxy.
LAFC versus LA Galaxy, and the first player drafted to LAFC is
which is a new team. They've only been
Carlos
for-
Vela. Carlos Vela.
Via.
he's
He's a Mexican born. He was the first player drafted, and I root for them. I root for them.
Why? Because of him?
Because of him.
Okay.
Because of him. And so Zlatan came out and said, "Hey, you know what? They're saying this about Carlos Vela. He's the best player in MLS." And he said, "You know what? How old is he? Oh, he's 29. You know where I was at when I was 29? I was in Europe. I was playing in Europe.
Yeah, playing with the Premier League.
that's
Pretty much, he said he was a scrub.
He's like, when I'm
Yeah.
And they came out and they beat LAFC. You know, whatever.
Slatan said Slatan's
he
going
had a
out there.
hat-trick,
but
two.
is that inaccurate?
Three goals to his 2 goals on that same day.
Ibra is saying right now, I'm the best MLS
he is.
player in the league.
He
And
is.
when he says Villa right now, he thinks he's the best. At 29, it took him all this time to just play in the MLS.
He should have been in Europe.
He was in Europe. He was in Europe.
Yeah, but he wasn't Ibrahimovic in Europe.
No.
He wasn't Ibrahimovic.
He wasn't Ajax.
Yes.
He wasn't whatever other teams that Ibra was on.
That is true.
Where did Ibra? I can't even say.
Dude, he jumped. He
He's,
played on a lot of teams.
He's
Swedish. He's Swedish. He's a Swedish guy. No, he was badass.
Bro, but
He played on
he's
Barcelona.
nasty, and he's
a badass.
he's got shit in his net.
I know. I appreciate the way he plays.
He's 36. He's like Sean and I's age.
Yeah.
He's a baller, dude.
I'd also like to give a shout out to Sophie Cunningham. She's the starting two guard for the Phoenix WNBA team.
Okay.
Mercury, thank you. Sophie Cham. Sophie Cham on Instagram. Yes. And she's like 6'2" and can freaking stroke the 3 ball.
Oh, I bet she could stroke it.
And she wears number 3.
Ooh.
She is a baller. She gives the Quincy Valle short tuck up into the spandex. And I like her. And I just want to tell everyone, go follow her on Instagram.
What's her name again? One more time.
On Instagram, it's Sophie Cham, but it's Sophie Cunningham. She's
Sophie
a baller.
Cham. All right, we'll check her out.
Mizzou, SEC.
I'll tell you what. I don't know what. Look it. Girl basketball players, I don't want to give them a
Stigma?
right, but a lot of them are like falling. More on the
Lesbian?
No,
away.
on
They're
the
going
opposite.
away.
They're going away from that?
Used to be
Yeah, no,
The
she
lesbian
is
side.
the opposite, and she's a
lot of
wakeboarder.
girls basketball is going back to heterosexual.
Yeah, she is just like our good friend. Oh my God, Morgan Reed.
There she is.
Yeah, Morgan Reed, Grayson Allen's girlfriend.
Yeah.
She's a lake rat.
Dude, I have been following more and more.
How do you like
basketball
Morgan
players.
Reed? Have you been following her?
Dude, her 6-pack. Dude, I've been following golf chicks with 6-packs.
Holly Sanders.
There's a lot of golf chicks that are just.
You guys spend way too much time on Instagram.
No,
Yeah,
it's
and like you don't, Sean?
I don't.
We share the same Instagram.
I know we do.
I just want to let you know.
wait. I just think your knee has not afforded you the ability to work. So, are you telling me you're not spending more time on the internets?
He is.
On
he's
the
wowing.
world.
He's
I've been in the
wowing.
world of
I
Warcraft.
thought, hey, Sean's gonna get hurt. He's gonna be able to help out with the podcast more, maybe social medias. No,
What am I supposed to post?
he's median. He's.
What do I
wowing.
post?
He's
Do
wowing.
I post normally on Facebook?
No, I don't think
You should
dude,
probably be a little
look
more active. You'd
You
help
are
spread the
you
word.
are our fact checker guy on air when we record. I can't
He
ask
has the
that of
facts.
you.
When he goes to the barbershop, he knows every single stat in history.
I'll tell you
swear
this:
this
he's
guy's an almanac.
92% accurate.
I'll take that.
He's been wrong.
Yes,
but
I have been. I have been
What he
wrong.
does do is 100% of the time, he makes you feel like
right.
he's
the boss.
accurate.
He knows what
You
he's
have
talking
to be convincing in your argument.
No, and my wife Amanda, she says the same thing to me because every time we argue, I always pretend like I know exactly what I'm talking
Exactly.
about. And then when I end up being wrong, I just like, okay,
Whatever.
I'm wrong.
Okay.
Sorry, you're right.
One out of 10. Sorry.
Even if he's not in his right, even if he's wrong, like you still feel like, fuck, maybe
I'm gonna
I
make you
might-
think about it. You're gonna question it.
It's called conviction.
Exactly.
It's what Samuel L. Jackson has. It's conviction.
Oh,
Yeah.
new Tarantino movie out. Is he in it? The freaking.
The
Once upon a time in
Something
Hollywood.
Oh, I can't wait to see
That
that.
wanna
looks
see that
good.
movie
It's
more than
out. I
Tarantino.
It
think.
comes out.
It's out. It's
Oh,
out.
today.
I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
out.
last night.
I think it's
yeah.
out.
I would definitely say that's a big watch.
So I will end it with this, and I know I saw the new Lion King, the remake.
Ooh.
We talked about this today. In the
I have
barbershop.
not seen it. Please.
Are you a fan?
I don't want to know the ending.
No, okay. We don't want to spoil it for you. I will say this: it was visually appeasing. It was
Okay.
appealing visually. I still prefer the animated version.
Oh, totally.
Oh,
Totally.
The voices or was it
No,
the story?
every voice was okay except for Beyonce.
Like I said,
And he
Was
told me this. I
Nairobi?
saw,
I
Or
didn't.
she Nala?
No, she's Nala.
and the original Nala,
Moira Kelly.
Moira Kelly, is
It was Moira?
so-
Yeah.
she is so much better than Beyonce.
I did not. Beyonce was too forced.
She was robotic.
Yeah, it didn't sound good.
No.
And
Beyonce's
Donald Glover did a good job. You
Donald
know,
Glover was
yes.
great. Seth Rogen was great.
he did a great job as
Timon and
Pumbaa.
Pumbaa.
He was Pumbaa.
But the Timon was a little flamboyant.
That's Charlie in the Streets or no?
He does.
It's the guy who does a.
He's got a late night.
He's a streets guy.
And he was good. Like, it
Right.
wasn't bad.
He was. It was okay.
It was okay.
You know,
Seth
I mean,
Rogen was great. I
Yeah.
thought he was perfect.
and James Earl Jones is James Earl Jones.
Yeah,
But you
thank
can
God they
tell
kept-
there's some Asian as well.
Oh yeah, he's not
What
the
was the
same.
guy who played Scar? They didn't get him back.
Jeremy Irons.
Jeremy Irons
Was the original.
Scar.
He should have
The guy
been.
that played Scar, he
No, he's the black guy, Idris Elba.
Yeah, yeah. No, not Idris Elba.
he plays he's the black guy in Doctor Strange.
The
He's
what?
the black guy in Doctor Strange.
In Doctor Strange.
Hold on, I'm bringing it up.
He wasn't bad as Scar.
He was okay. Jeremy Irons to me was
Jeremy
just,
Irons was the best.
He's the
He's
guy
the
in,
best bad guy voice of all
100
time,
Years of
potentially.
Slave or something like
yeah.
that. That's
She
the
would tell Ejiofor.
Oh,
I don't know. I totally
I
butchered
will
his
say
name.
this: there was a couple of scenes and dialogue that were
John
not-
Oliver was Zazu.
Yeah, the dialogue. There were a couple of dialogue scenes that were not in the original.
Yeah.
But were good. It was a couple of add-ons. I will say visually unbelievable.
Really? Okay.
But
All right. So aside from Beyonce being kind of a dud to me, Rafiki the baboon.
Awesome.
he was good.
The voice was good, but
the action.
it wasn't the same
It wasn't
to me.
Rafiki.
It wasn't, the fucking crazy ass baboon.
He brought him off. They bought him off as more wise.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
Then eccentric.
Yeah,
exactly.
He wasn't as eccentric.
I love the cartoon Rafiki, bro.
totally.
He
When
can fight.
when he gets that stick and he starts,
Bruce Lee. He became Bruce Lee.
yeah, when he starts
Fight
whooping
scene.
all the hyenas
And
ass.
he barely whoops any hyena's ass.
Yeah, it was
How were the
disappointing.
hyenas? Because the hyenas were Cheech Marin, Whoopi
Whoopi
Goldberg,
Goldberg.
and some other dude.
Yeah.
It was
And that
God.
was tight.
That's tight. That's
fucking
a
Cheech
lineup.
Marin.
Yeah.
Cheech and Chong,
One of them
dude.
was the black dude. He has dreads. Aziz.
And sorry?
And so yeah.
No.
He's Indian.
He's Indian.
No, not the guy that got me too'd. Oh, you would if you saw his face, you know who I'm talking about. They were okay. They were not as good as the original.
Let's see.
But hey, it's definitely a movie season, though. I
It
think
was
it's
visually
coming.
good. I liked the new Spider-Man
Out
as
of,
well.
So did you see Jungle Book?
Oh yes, I
And
like the
then-
new Jungle Book way better than.
Oh,
the
way
original.
better.
Way
Way
The
better.
new Jungle Book was great.
It
was
I like them
great.
both, but I think the original Jungle Book was so much older,
True.
so much older.
Then it lended itself better to a live
right.
action.
So when you get a '90s Lion King,
The problem with Lion King is, so the reason why we wanted to go see it as a family is my oldest twin sons, Cody and Cooper, they were babies, and we would play that soundtrack for them when they were in the hospital.
can't wait to be
And
king.
so that's right when it came
Oh,
out.
yeah.
I just can't wait. So that was fun.
So in the opening credits, my son's holding a McDonald's Happy Meal toy, raising it up when they go, nah, they start singing.
Well, it's because if you
For
don't
some
sneak,
reason, well-
if you don't sneak McDonald's into the freaking Parks Plaza movie theater, you're a dork.
Yeah, it was good.
Or we go to CVS and buy $15
candies.
worth of candy.
Everything.
And
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah,
But
instead
that
of
was-
$50
I
of
did
one
like-
box of jujubes.
Did you watch the new Spider-Man?
I did.
the cartoon one?
No,
Oh,
in the
Far
theater.
from Spideyverse, Far From Home. Far From Home, I
Far
thought
From
was
Home
good.
Was good.
I think that the
Very good.
English
I
kid that
like
plays Spider-Man is great. What's
Tom Holland.
Yeah.
I think he's a
Phenomenal.
perfect Spider-Man.
He is.
Oh, he's
You know
way
what?
better than
I don't wanna
fucking.
knock on the
Toby-
other actors, but damn, like they got it right because
He's
he's a
perfect.
kid. He's a fucking kid.
Yeah.
The other fools, they already had hair on their chest. Come on, they're not high school kids. You can't believe that.
Dude, Toby Maguire.
Tobey
He
Maguire
was
was
great.
terrible. Yeah.
So
he
I
was-
was-
No, he was
but-
terrible.
I was in store
Terrible.
today.
Really?
Oh, I did
And
not
they were
like him.
showing that they had Tobey Maguire getting in a
He
fight
was a
with
little
Flash
cheesy. I'll admit
in the
that.
toy
He's a
store
little
today, and I was like, dude, this sucks.
you can't mix DC with the Flash. Cannot be fighting.
Well, no, the bully in the Spider-Man universe, his name was Flash.
Oh, okay.
But it was played by like Sofia Vergara's husband.
Oh,
What's his name when he was younger? Was before the. Anyways, it just wasn't good. He's go right Seabiscuit, Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The new Spider-Man was good. Zendaya is a great.
It's, how
Mary
hot
Jane.
is she?
Yeah.
She is a.
Have you watched Euphoria on
I wa-
HBO?
No.
Oh my God, you will think different about Zendaya.
Jake has got all the avenues.
When I was a kid growing up, Spider-Man, the first one that came out was dope because you saw all the fucking live action sequences. You saw him swinging around the towers and everything, and it was dope. So I didn't really care that it was Tobey Maguire or whatever.
Yeah.
But now that I'm grown, I kind of see it. You know what? He was.
It's just
Toby,
Toby's
Well,
just a punk.
but it was still tight.
Well, the storyline in the older
it's
Spider-Man,
original. It's very original.
they were, but they were kind of cheeseball
Yeah.
in terms of how it was
Marvel
made.
has done it right. Whatever they do
Nowadays.
No,
Nowadays.
Marvel Academy.
the Marvel Cinematic Universe,
Yeah.
MCU.
Yeah.
Disney.
Well, Disney bought them, but the MCU has done it right. I think with making kids like them, adults like them. The movies.
Did you see the cut scene at the end of the Spider-Man
You mean
movie?
the end scene credits?
Yeah.
There was two.
There was two.
There was a post credit, and then there was an end
Shut
credit.
the hell up! Did you miss it, Sean?
Two.
There was two. I always Google them to make sure before we leave.
I watched.
He's feeling disappointed.
I watched the reveal one.
Sean
Which
is
one? What's the
feeling
reveal
down.
one?
I'm not going to say it because for the people that haven't seen
Which
it,
one are you talking? Just say it.
I don't remember
July 3rd.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can.
so you say it.
There's no spoilers anymore.
when they said who Spider-Man was.
Oh yeah, that's the mid credit. There's another.
There
one.
was another one.
Oh,
What was that one?
The one at the very end reveals that Nick Fury and the chick the whole time were Skrulls from Captain Marvel, the shapeshifters, because Nick Fury's been on vacation in Tahiti, which is the Tahiti project that Shield puts on.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, the agent.
Fucking
If you watch
Samuel
Agents
L.
of Shield,
Jackson.
which I do,
Yes,
and
yes, sir.
so you do too. So he was a part of the Tahiti project, and he's like, "Oh fuck!" And they call him, "Oh, they figured it out. Like we've been discovered." And it's basically leading into the next Captain Marvel and the next phase of Marvel.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's Spider-Man.
So just to move away from that, Ish actually recommended The Punisher to me.
Oh, that
TV
is.
show.
who else told you? to see it? Yes,
The Jake did too.
like-
I binge watched that in 3 days.
it's a fucking best,
Badass, dude.
dude. I watched that right when it
So
came
good. So
Love it.
good.
I haven't watched it. I'm not.
Dude,
I
if you
Oh,
want
I-
incessant violence, dude, that's your
It
show.
is a dude show.
And kid me not, is it not like grimy and gritty? Like
No,
to the
crazy.
fullest?
I
It
do
is
like the
crazy.
actor who plays the
He's
Punisher,
a-
though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's a guy. He's a guy from Living Dead, Walking
Saving
Dead.
Private Ryan. He's been in a lot of movies.
Private Saving.
was
Who's
sure
he in
if
Saving Private Ryan?
Seen,
He got shot.
the
And
first
he's
or
beating
no,
those-
the
those
second
Who,
season
Caparzo? He's
of
not
Daredevil,
Caparzo.
That's Vin Diesel.
yeah.
where he comes out. That's where they introduce him.
He's been in a lot of movies.
He is a
Oh, he's in
badass
Tank.
in that.
Fury.
No,
show
he's a
as well.
badass.
Fury.
I did not. So I watched the first season of Jessica Jones and Luke Cage. I liked the first seasons of both of those.
Oh, the second season of Luke Cage is way better.
No, and
Did
I
you
watched
like
that
Iron
too.
Fist?
Oh,
I did like it.
I did
I
like
really
Iron
did
Fist
like
as
it.
well.
Because Iron Fist introduced most
It's
of these
slow.
people.
I'll give you
They
that.
introduced
It's
most of
pretty
these
No, Iron
characters.
Fist did not. No, Daredevil introduced these. Daredevil was the first season.
Oh, you're right.
yeah.
you're
Come
right.
on, bro. Iron Fist was the last one.
I haven't
He was the
watched a
last
lot
one,
of those
but-
spin-offs.
Both seasons are cool.
Iron Fist is gone though, huh? They're not doing it.
No.
They're canceling everything.
Well, they're saying it's too
Everything.
expensive to make,
No,
right?
no,
Well,
none.
they canceled all.
It's all canceled on
all
Netflix,
Netflix.
because it's moving to the Disney app,
Disney
which
Plus.
starts
And
Disney
Dis-
Plus starts
Oh.
in November, and they own Marvel. So now their new TV shows that they've started are WandaVision, which is Wanda and the Vision. There's going to be a TV show about that. The
Wanda.
Scarlet Witch,
Oh.
and Vision, and then there's also going to be what's the other one? But there's two.
There's Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Falcon and Winter Soldier. There's two with the
and
actors,
Hawkeye.
and it's all going to tie into
Jeremy,
the movies.
Jeremy freaking
Renner?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then they're
He's in a
also
band.
starting the Mandalorian TV show that Jon Favreau is producing or directing.
Star Wars.
Yeah, for Star Wars, because that Disney owns Star Wars.
Yes, they do.
And the MCU.
Disney, Star
And
Wars
Hulu.
fucking land in fucking LA is crushing.
I know.
Yeah, that's why there's so many fights in Disneyland.
Oh my god, the fight in Disneyland.
I want to know. Have you guys watched that?
It's been a,
I've seen it.
It's been a while, but like,
Dude.
goddamn.
This dude's like punching chicks. It's bad.
He punched his sister and his wife or girlfriend,
His
whatever she
bitch,
was.
his bitch, as
Whatever
he
he
says
called it,
in the
right.
fucking
And
the
the
video.
baby got knocked down
I need
too.
a rundown on this right now because it's the first time I'm hearing
it
about
was.
Oh, it was bad, dude.
People
like
didn't show up.
it's like a 6-minute video, and nobody steps in until this one dude like
And
chokes
they're
the
like in
guy out.
Toontown, bro. They're not like, oh, hey, we're in the
Toontown.
Yeah.
They're not. They're
were
not.
out
in, they're not in Disney, California. They're like in Toontown.
They were out of Galaxy's Edge.
in the whatever.
Yeah.
bro.
That's
They're-
what it's called.
yeah,
I've never
Galaxy's
been there,
Edge.
but that's what it's called, dude. Because I'm a.
And I can't wait to
Star
go
Wars
because I'm a Star Wars nerd.
And they just start arguing. And he starts fighting with his sister, I think, and his mom fake faints. The baby falls down.
No,
and
the
he's
mom-
punching his sister. Right?
And then he fights her
he walks
husband.
away. The girlfriend has his back. She says something kind of sideways. Maybe he doesn't understand it correctly, and so he knocks out his girlfriend or for sure baby's mama.
He hits her.
Yes.
He hits her because she accidentally hit the mom. Nobody stepped. Nobody stepped.
The crowd.
It took security like 7 minutes to get there.
Typical
Typical
of
Disneyland
nowadays.
security.
No, it's nowadays. Everyone just videos and watches.
Yeah.
That's why I tell people. Before, if I saw my boy get in a fight, you had to jump in, or you weren't his boy.
Or you're getting your ass kicked from your friends.
Two, you were jumping in to fight because the whatever reasons. Or guess what? You're holding people back not to jump in.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys. Let my boy, because people were fighting.
Paulo.
Uh-huh.
Please don't tell me he was Mexican.
He was not.
Oh,
Okay,
thank God.
he had dreads. Hey guys, we have crushed this bottle of Four Roses small batch.
And a
We could
pack of
talk for
Modelos.
hours.
And a pack of Modelos.
12 pack of Modelos. The Tajin bottle is at least halfway shaken through. The Clamato is fucking crusty. All right, this is another episode of Hold My Whistle. Thank you for listening. Go watch movies. Check out Roots Dispensary, King's Barbershop.
Word.
We got Isma in the house. Thank you for coming.
I stayed.
Jake.
I'm always here. Shout out to Pickleball and my 6 children, Cody Cooper, Compass, he'll never get lost, Dimitri, Dion, and Roman, and my beautiful wife, Amanda.
And we got my boy on one leg, but still podcasting like a champ, Sean Foy.
Whoop whoop.
Hey, let's end this motherfucker.
Hit the music.
Peace.
Can you blow my whistle, baby, let me know. Girl, I'm gonna show you how to do it, and we start real slow. You just put your lips together and you come